Man, chilling. How are you? How you been? The
Doing
fuck are you
good.
doing?
Living in Orlando.
How's the weather? How's the weather down there?
Hot as fuck.
Same.
Humid.
Same.
Just straighten them some stuff up real quick, and then we'll put a little name tag here.
I'm gonna turn my phone on Do Not Disturb so all these fucking weirdos leave me alone.
Weirdos
Cause
everywhere, man.
it's gonna happen. They're all gonna be like, oh, fuck you, you're live. Alright.
Is Nick Taylor a weirdo?
Mm. He just called me earlier and he's a freak, dude.
He is a freak. We're gonna interview him at some point too. Not
That's what
only
he was
interview him,
tell
but yeah,
he's a West End legend.
yes, he is. I got some pretty wild stories with him. You know
Oh,
that,
I got plenty of stories of him.
dude. I want to do an episode with you and Nick. I don't even think I could just sit back and let you guys go. Oh,
We could do that. Yeah, we'd get in trouble. We should I should try to get a hold of Facebook and pull up all the memories that get I read every day of us posting on each other's wall.
it's a
That would be pretty funny. If
thanks,
you guys see
boys. Nick's in chat.
I got good. I got short shorts on, so if you guys see something, let Freeman know to tell me.
Yeah, we can't be have you hanging
Cause I'm
brain on stream, bro.
cause I'm hanging today.
Where the fuck did I save that?
What'd you save?
My editor made like a little name tag thing. A little bit more.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
You sit in the dark though, don't you? Like a weirdo.
dude, I'm working on an office. All right, my bed's in the
I,
background.
hell yeah. I'll see it maybe, I guess, on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, here I probably figure this out.
It's no big deal.
Dude,
I can
just
just look
admit
at
that you
your
want to
Santa
see
Claus
me.
your Santa your s- I do. I was just thinking the last time I've seen your face in real life, I'm pretty sure we were both drunk and it was in a restaurant somewhere at 3 a.m. I think that was the last time I saw you in real life. You were getting
Actually,
ready to move. I
move
can't
to
remember.
where's I moving to?
I think you had just moved back to Charleston because
Bro,
you
oh my god. What are you talking about when I lived in Huntington?
yeah, and you had
All
just
right,
moved
we'll get
like
into that.
home.
That's a
Yeah.
crazy story. That is a crazy.
I
That's a
dude,
Nick Taylor story, actually.
I wanna say it was like hillbilly hot dogs, like when they were still open down where in town. I don't know.
No, it's a crazier story than what you think, man. Crazy. I was actually Halloween night. That night that's where I saw you,
Yes.
dude. At Nick Taylor's fucking Halloween party. And I
Oh
ran into
no.
you again.
Oh no.
I
Oh
ran
no,
into you
like the
again at the
show?
Mexican restaurant at like 3 a.m. That's a
You're
crazy
talking about
story. Let me
the house show.
the house show. Yeah.
Everybody was wasted. The cops showed up, told us to quit cussing. I started cussing. The dew set
Do
in.
you
Everybody's moshing and falling in the dew outside in the backyard, right?
we can't get into too much yet until I get this up. We're already getting all the good stuff. There we
Hey,
go. I figured it out.
I ain't got shit to do. I gotta work at 5 a.m., but
Crazy.
Where you working?
I'm a it sounds insane when I explain what I do, but I'm a software developer. Make
Alright.
I make simulations
Huh.
for
Well,
virtual reality. How to
well,
drive
that's pretty
vehicles like that.
that oh, that's pretty sweet. I make bolts for the military. Submarines.
Yeah. Who ever thought my dumbass would be doing this, but here we are.
Here we are 35 years later.
All right, real
Oh
quick
wow.
before we get into too much shit, because I feel like we got so much to get into. By the
Hey
way,
man,
go ahead and introduce yourself real quick. I'll do, or I
uh,
can do it.
go for it. I don't
we
give a shit.
we got. I would say another West Virginia hardcore legend, Trent. Heck,
Oh
been
my
around
god, not the
forever. Yeah, no, you love it.
been doing it.
Yeah, fucking vile mind, bad terms, downpour,
Don't say it.
most,
Don't
uh,
say it. Oh, go ahead, say it.
most ill,
Misled youth,
misled youth. Yeah, misled youth.
which turned into
Wait, were you in
downpour.
most ill? For like a sec.
I'm a I'm an OG. What are you talking about?
What I thought. That's what I
Me,
thought.
me, Carl, me, Carlton, Danny, and Dylan,
Danny is
and then
also involved in my moving away story. Oh, I should say that. Don't say Danny's last name. We gotta bleep that out in the YouTube video because the story I'm saying is crazy.
Danny.
Uh,
He's back in town.
he randomly called me a month or two ago. He's like, "Hey, are you in Huntington? I think I just saw you in Huntington." I'm like, "Bro, no, it's not me." Um,
Yeah, I talk to him about once a week.
oh, dude, actually, you know what? The last time you saw me, came over to mine and Jamie Tafe's apartment. Smoked me the fuck out. I remember that. Yeah,
2012.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But
Damn,
the time
I
you're
miss
thinking
Jamie.
of,
I haven't seen Jamie forever.
I played Call of Duty with him kind of recently.
Fuck yeah. Love you, Jamie.
So the story, the last time you saw me in Huntington, we moved. So we were at that
Hmm.
Halloween party. A certain person I've already named, but whatever, gave me 3 hits of acid.
Oh yeah, I remember. Everybody was tripping
Yeah,
acid.
yeah. And I decided I wasn't having like a bad trip or anything, but I decided I was gonna move. I fucking did.
You said I did. I fucking did.
Yeah, dude. I ended
Yeah,
up
dude.
working in a coal mine like 2 weeks later.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think I didn't trip that night, but me and Tyler from Downpour, the drummer, slammed a fifth of Jameson in literally like 30 minutes, easily, and then played the set. It was terrible.
Are you guys the
N-
only hardcore band on that night?
no Hard Times played. I'm pretty sure.
I feel
I
like it was
think
like
it was the Nightmare Affair, Hard Times,
at the Halloween
Downpour.
show. It was
Yeah,
that handgun show, that pop punk band.
yeah, Handguns. Shout out Jake. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Hard Times played. I wasn't in the band then though, but yeah,
I know there was a guy
because
dressed up as a baby that was
that
running around
was
with you
that was AJ.
guys.
Damn. Yes. Officer Doofus. Dude. Oh, yeah, that was a wild night. The cops
Didn't
showed up and Nick was like, "You gotta they said we can't cuss." And I was on the mic, I was like, "Hey, the cops said to quit fucking cussing."
yeah, I remember, dude. Did you dress up?
That was the Gumby suit.
Yeah, it was the
It
Gumby
was
suit.
like
You're
the
right.
third time I wore the Gumby suit singing for Downpour.
Okay, here we go. Imbroglia from upstate New York, where sludge metal band, handguns, I call fives, born without bones,
Yes.
downpour, and hard times.
Yeah. Who said that, Nick?
Nick,
Yeah. Uh, I call fives. Damn, I forgot about that band.
pop punk band. That was something like those are two like at the time specifically. I call fives were like a pretty big pop punk band, pretty
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah, Handguns started to, and, like, they're still back, like, they just started, like Nick talks to Jake all the time, I haven't really talked to him. He come into town maybe, like, 5 years ago, or hung out for, like, an hour and entertained him, but he's still trying to do the damn thing. I think they're, like, traveling around with Warped Tour right now, like, cooking out the back of a van or something.
Him, which
I think I
they don't have
seen
to
that on
travel too much. I think
Instagram.
it's like 3 days. Warped Tour's like three
Yeah,
stops. One of them's in Orlando.
yeah. Fuck yeah, you going?
Fuck no, dude. I was I was like
He said,
watching like
"Fuck
live video.
no."
I was watching live videos and shit. Like it's so weird to see like a band like Drain, like a 10 foot
Yeah.
tall stage and a barricade. After watching Turnstile in Detroit, fucking a foot and a half tall
Yeah.
stage, no barricade. Like it won't be the same.
Right. Yeah.
Can't do it, man.
I,
It's like a sea of
it's a
people.
money. It's a money. It's a money scheme, anyways. They only did
It's
that, brought that shit back to fucking make money. They don't even pay the band shit, probably.
yeah, especially not
My
like
opinion. My
some of the
opinion.
smaller bands. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we kind of like to start from the beginning a little bit here. Well, first off, man, what do you got going on? You got a Vile Mind is fucking kind of blowing up,
Man,
kind of crazy.
fucking busy. Busy, dude. Yeah, that shit just like took off. Really. I mean, just like a freight train, like out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah,
Ryan called me and was like, starting a band. Check it out. Let me know what you think. 45 seconds later, I was like, yeah, I'll try. Let's do it. Hell yeah. We practiced like what, fucking a week later. Practiced two more times and played our first show at Agro Fest. That was had a video from Agro Fest kind of like did go viral and shit just kind of happened. We put that EP out. I mean, we're getting a lot of eyes on us. It's pretty fast paced. A lot of offers. Just we're just rocking, man. That's it.
yeah. I'm trying to manifest getting you guys down at FYA Fest.
That'd be sick, dude.
I gotta say this shit, Trent. Linked me some music not out yet, not even finished yet, not even mastered. This shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, dude. It's like my favorite
Say
shit
it.
that Hard Times has
Say
put
it.
out by far.
Bad terms.
Bad term, sorry. Fuck. Oh, you know what's funny? My fucking burnout ass has done that stuff at the beginning.
I
It,
say it every day. Every day I say hard times, bad terms. I get them.
hard times,
I've
bad
always
terms.
done that.
Bad terms. It's the best shit you guys have put out. I think I played.
Thanks, man.
It's heavy as fuck, dude.
Thank you, dude. That shit just kind of popped up too. I talked to Eric last year, just kind of reconnecting, just talking. Valmont started and he was just like, hey man, saw you're in a band again. Just was gonna say this. And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And it just popped off. We had that May 24th show. It was our first show back in 10 fucking years, like almost to the day, 10 years, because our last show was June 5th, 2015 in Huntington. That was the last time we played together.
Trying to think of the last time I
And
saw you guys. You guys play the Take Offense show? Is that hard time?
dude, yeah, like I think maybe that's literally like 2 blocks from where I'm living now. I think our last show was in that same building with Ringworm. That was the last time we
Damn,
played. Yeah, that
good
was a
last
that
one.
was a sick one. Yeah, and then like it just, I mean, everybody kind of was doing their own thing for 10 fucking years and everything's just kind of doing this right now, full fucking circle. It's crazy.
It's
Like I'm
back
not
better
hating
than
it.
it
I'm
ever
not I'm not
was.
I'm not yeah, dude, I'm not hating it. Like, the scene's fucking popping. The kids are loving it. The adults are loving it.
Yeah,
It's just, I mean, it's sick. We're
yeah. I've
having a
been
good
making
time.
a big effort to keep in touch with some of these like younger bands that are coming through, and they're fucking man,
Dude,
they're good.
dude, dude, shout out Concussed on Concrete. Like, check them out. Watch those
Yeah,
guys for
recently
real.
got in touch with Concussed on Concrete, Dragged, fucking sick.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
fucking man, there's just I can't against all, you know what I mean? Like keeping fucking straight edge alive in West Virginia. Fuck yeah, kids.
you
Like
still
that's
straight
it.
edge? Are you still
Only, only when Eric Pierce is around.
you still you have are you still do you have a straight edge tattoo?
I got way too many straight edge tattoos.
Uh,
I got edge all the way across my arm. I got it on my fucking neck, but whatever. It saved
Dude,
my life at one point in time.
yeah, you're straight edge. You were not straight edge when
I
I met
was
you.
I was straight edge. I was straight edge like all through middle school and high school, and then
Oh, me too.
graduated and grew up. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, would it be weird if I got a straight edge tattoo now?
Well, you're sober now, right? That's what I thought. I remember
Drink.
seeing on
I'm not
Facebook.
sober. I just don't do. Just quit doing heroin.
Well, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very good. Hey,
Not getting a
man,
straight.
do what you want.
Not getting a
Do
straight
it.
edge. Be fucking funny though.
Just be a weekend warrior, weekend straight edge kid.
Here, I'll cover it up on the weekends.
There you go.
Um,
But not like that's it, man. Like those young kids, like I remember, like I said, the past 10 years, like I was kind of doing my own thing, fishing and just living.
yeah. Real
And
quick,
I
because I
hadn't
made so many jokes. Real quick, straight edge in
go
West
for it.
Virginia is a fucking good thing. I'm glad those kids are doing it. My life would be way
Absolutely,
better if I was straight edge growing up.
absolutely, man.
So I'm not trashing straight edge. I think it's great, especially with
Canal
what's
City,
going on in West Virginia.
Canal City, Canal City, straight edge, dude. And
Yeah,
there's some West Virginia. That's it, dude. Like that's what I was saying. Like on the back of a youth crew shirt, like or jacket, dude. I went to that. We had that first HMC show, and like these kids are there in youth crew jackets. I haven't
I
seen a
just
youth crew jacket in many years, and it said Canal City Straight Edge, and like
that's
or
fucking
youth crew or
sick.
something. That's yeah, that was badass. Like
It's
I
funny.
didn't even know people still knew that shit.
It's funny because I think of the term Canal City straight edge, and I think of it as California sober. Like
Yeah,
I'm Canal City straight edge. I don't do heroin.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
those kids are about it, man.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
awesome to see. And like that's funny is because like they're like what 17, 18, around that age now.
I
And
think the youngest is 16 and the
they were
oldest is
trying,
19.
yeah, we were playing a show and they all were there talking about getting tattooed by Nate. And I was trying to talk them. I was like, wait till you're 25 and get a straight edge tattoo. Look what they fucking did, both of them.
Yeah,
I tried
well,
to talk them out of it. I said, wait till you're 25. But hey, that's what they want. Look at me. I still got them. I'm going to keep them. Fuck it.
yeah. I mean, fuck yeah, fuck it. You were at
Better than
one
having
point.
it's better having a most steel tattoo, I guess.
No, I could never.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can get it covered up with a bad terms tat. We throw
bro.
a we throw
I'm
the logo
actually,
on there.
I'm actually blacking out this arm and I'm blacking out that leg.
The whole just doing it all.
Yeah,
Go for it. Damn,
we
that's rough. Are you serious? Oh,
swear
that's
to
gonna
God.
hurt. That's gonna
Yeah, it'll be
hurt.
all right, man. Tough with two F's.
Fuck yeah. Tough.
But yeah, dude, it's cool. It's seeing the scene back. There's
It is,
crazy
man.
shows coming too, man. Death before
Man,
dishonor.
dude, that yeah, dude, like I'm so hyped on that. I'm fucking obsessed with that band since seventh grade, and now we're gonna play. I think this would be I don't know if I played the Brick House with him that one time. I know it's Death Threat. You know what show I'm talking about. Were they
Yeah,
on that show? Were they on that show? Or was it
there was one show where Death Before Dishonor played. I keep getting shows mixed up in my head. I thought it
I
was
do
the Brace
too.
Wars show, but I've been told that it's not the Brace Wars.
I've
It was a
got dude,
different show.
I've got those flyers like all in a box somewhere and like I was gonna pull them out, but
All I
I'm
know
too
is I
fucking
punched some dude in the head, and a bunch of people were going to jump me, and Death Before Dishonor's like, ah, no, you're not.
well that's
they're,
good.
they're like, fucking
We love
chill.
we love punching people in the head. Not anymore. I don't do
Not
that no
anymore.
more,
Yeah,
but not
reformed.
anymore. I'm yeah, dude, I'm too old. Now watch out for Mike Young. I seen a video of him last
Huh.
show.
Nate
But
don't even have to punch anyone in the head. I don't think. I think he just has to look at him.
now he punches himself in the head. It's sick. Every time we play, he's just fucking punching himself. It's
I've
awesome.
seen the aftermarks.
Oh
So,
yeah, dude. We played that show in Lexington like 2 weeks ago. He's just running around like a maniac. Turns around, looks at me. There's blood. I was like, "Good job, good
uh,
job." But no, that was sick. But yeah, man, like we got that Dead Before the Song show coming up. We got a really sick show coming up in October that I think a lot of people. It's a school night, but it's gonna be good. I
yeah,
think a lot of people will come out. I'm sure you've heard about it. We can't really say nothing yet. I
I've
think we
heard
can
about it. I'm
announce.
making graphics for it. I'll send them to you.
I seen those. I honestly seen those.
I got more.
Uh,
I need to send them to Nate. Um,
yeah, yeah. But yeah, we're just like I mean, both bands, Bad Terms and Valmont, like show offers are coming in. It's looking like a good next 6 months. Well, I guess hell, 7 months. 5 months. Fuck. Yeah, we're going into August next week. So yeah. We got Valmont's got Brooklyn, New York coming up. That's gonna be fun as shit doing that. Just I don't know. I think HMC doesn't have anything for August, which it'd be nice to take a break, let the kids get back in school, but it's the venue issue now. Got a Nate's got a venue coming, but
Yeah, we. Oh man, I might actually be down for it. We're just trying to work it out.
yeah, that's what you were telling me, dude. That would be sick. Be good to
Yeah, we
see
get to
you.
see every. I haven't seen anyone in so long.
That's gonna be a good show because that venue's so small. Like this is gonna be it's the perfect venue for that show. It's gonna be sick. Have you
Um,
been there to the shop? Well,
I
hell,
have
you
not been
haven't
to
been
the
to
shop.
once.
No,
Honestly, yeah. Like it's just tight. It's just a tight little building with a stage. Dude, Agnostic Front played there. It was fucking awesome. Stage diving at 36 years. Actually, it was the day before my 36th birthday in April, and I was jumping off stage like a fucking idiot.
hey, when's
Hurt.
your birthday?
April 3rd.
We're close. Mine's April. I turned 36, April 19th.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, when did you first start getting into hardcore? I heard you say Death Before Dishonor, seventh grade. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Like I got into metal, shout out Nate and Brad and Aaron and James Adkins and all those cats. Like we all knew each other growing up, and I want to say, dude, I was 12, easily 13, Nate and Brad, and Nate and Brad had went to some shows, came back and told me and Aaron, and fucking we were like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like we had seen bands, I've been to several concerts. We saw Pantera and Ozzy when we were 11 and shit, but he was like, check this band out, it's Hatebreed. And I was like, wow. And then he was like, it's Madball. This is Madball. And I love that sound. I got into metals like death metal, no, not even death metal, like the red chord and all that. Like, my first show, dude, I was 13, 12 or 13 at the YWCA. It was the red chord, Deadwater Drowning, the Black Dahlia Murder. Can't think of who else played that. I'm sure people, if they're watching it, are screaming it at me. I can't remember, but and I remember like
I got
seeing
the Twitch chat up, so people are going to be. If someone does it, I'll let you know.
yeah. But like I remember seeing people moshing, and I was like, "What the like?" I'd seen push moshing and crowd surfing, but like moshing, I was like, "What the fuck are they doing? That looks awesome." I don't know. I just felt an energy. I just felt this energy like straight the fuck up. But like as lame as that sound, like I don't know, it just changed right then. And I remember being like, I remember looking at James Atkins, being like, "What kind of fucking band name is the Red Chord? Like that's fucking weird." And he was like, "Come with me." Took my little ass up front, dude, and people were just fucking beating the shit out of me, head walking and stage diving, and it was sick. And it was all downhill from there, straight up. Like I went to every show I could ever go to, school nights, traveling with Aaron, and like every band I think I've ever wanted to see almost is played in my hometown. And that's
Crazy.
pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet, dude. Like Huntington, like you know how it used to be, you had the Y, you had high amp. I've almost played with every band I could wanna play with in my hometown, with just
Yeah.
my shitty little band with my shitty little bands, you know what I mean? Everybody r Dude, Downpour, you say you love Downpour. What was our last show? It was fucking Madball. I broke my face.
Yeah.
Like that was, like, something I'll remember the rest of my life. I played my last show singing in a band and Madball opening for Madball, and hopefully we can get back to that point, getting touring acts through here, keep them out of those fucking bars because the bars are fucking V Club. I can't say that, but you know what I'm talking about. It's fucking lame.
Yeah. Just I don't like
S-
hardcore bar
I
shows.
don't either, man.
Been
Like,
vocal about it.
dude, Terror played there. What was that, like 2 years ago? And on a Thursday night, and there was 47 people through the door. It was an off day to some big tour they were on, but there was only 47 people, like straight up. But
Yeah, dude.
It's it's getting there, man. Like Huntington, a lot of people fell, but I'm seeing a lot of old faces coming back around. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Speaking of
David
high, man. What are? Oh, go ahead. Good.
David Dunlap drove to Lexington 2 weeks ago. I hadn't seen David in 10 fucking years, if not longer.
I haven't
No,
seen
it
him
was
that
10
long, and I
years.
lived with him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys were fucking roommates, and he just showed up in Lexington and was like, "Sup?" Like, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's going good the way it's going. Everybody's pitching in and helping. If we can just get a brick and mortar building rolling, and it's on the rise. It's rolling. It just needs
Yeah.
some help. So,
By the way, chat, if you
but
have the ability to donate, all the
yeah,
donations from the
absolutely,
stream, you hit exclamation
absolutely.
point HMC. All the donations go straight to to help with
Hun-
that.
Huntington Music Collective. Fuck yeah.
Uh, we've been able to raise a decent bit on here. About well,
I know. I seen that. That was awesome. What you did. What'd you do? 24 hours
24
stream.
hours, like electrocuting myself, like drinking Malort.
Okay.
Nate's tattooing the highest donor's name on me, Ferret King. I'm getting a tattoo that says Ferret King.
Jesus Christ. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, dude.
The best, most I can do right now from Orlando, but I'll be back one day.
Hey man, we're here. I ain't
Uh,
leaving.
yeah, dude. So you're talking about the old stories and shit, man. I heard about you way before I met you. Like I remember hearing about you when I was in college. Like about
I
this
can only
fucking
imagine.
crazy redheaded kid named Trent.
Yeah.
I heard he used to like to get naked and like run in public, like
Mosh. Oh yeah.
mosh. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
met Danny in college.
Right.
So the one year we
Yeah.
both went.
I quit doing that shit. I let Nick Taylor take over for that when he got drunk.
Was it Dunlap was at the Bayway show? You pothead sellout.
Yes. Yes, he was. Who said that?
Their name is So Alone and Forsaken.
Well, they should definitely still stay alone if they're calling me that on public in real life. He was at
um,
Bayway. He was at Bayway.
yeah, Bayway, man, it's kind of
I
crazy
gotta
because a
adjust
lot
my
of the
shit.
Orlando doesn't get like a lot of love like Tampa and Miami does. They're starting to they have a
Yeah.
Orlando music collective that
Dude,
they're
so have you run into Taylor Lyons? Do you remember Taylor, the OG of Downpour and Misled
no,
Youth, like the vocalist?
no,
Like
but
the dude like that was on the recordings. He lives in Orlando, but I guess he's moving to Columbus in November. But yeah, he's been down there for like years. And dude, he sends me videos of all these underground like death metal shows you guys have like in the
that,
area and
what
shit.
they all are. See, I'm just not a big death metal guy, but
Right,
there's a
right.
shitload of death metal. I'm starting to get invited to like house shows and shit.
Hell yeah.
Cool. I need I didn't know he was down here.
Yeah, fuck, he's been down there. Ah, plus easy. I
Uh,
can't remember how long, but
I've been here a year and like a few days.
no, well, hell yeah.
So what were some of your favorite high amp shows? By the way,
Oh
real quick, I want
man.
to say this. Trent sent me a list. By the way, like
I was just brainstorming.
yeah.
I was
So you're the
brainstorming.
only one who's done that. By the way,
I
people want to talk
just
about you. Like they're like, oh, the Trent interviews will be crazy. Trent's prepared, all right?
hey man, I'm fucking OCD. I can't help it. Nah,
Yeah, it's a high amp.
man, high amp, dude. Like there were so many. Like Throwdown and As I Lay Dying. I got that show. I got Throwdown to stop playing once because I did a front flip and knocked a chick out, kicked her in the back of the head, got real scared. Brad and Nate called me, was like, "Hey, dude, the cops are here." Like they were just fucking with me, but that was a really good show. 100 Demons, do I remember 100 Demons
I
with
love 100
Honor?
Demon.
Oh yeah, I remember 100 Demons with Honor and fuck, someone else played it. And dude, there was only like 30 people there. It was sick. Sick of It All played there one time. I think there was 35 people.
Fucking legends.
Dude, like just so many bands played that. And like some of that used to be on YouTube. I don't know if it still is. I remember holding Caulfield's last show. I couldn't go, dude. I worked at Dairy Queen. They wouldn't let me leave. Should have quit, but
So I quit Jimmy John's to go to that Halloween show.
hell yeah.
They're like, you can't go, and I'm like, bullshit.
But yeah, man, high amp, man. That was a foundation for a lot of people, you know, the YWCA. They had really cool shows at the Y, but
Yeah.
I remember getting dropped off on a Wednesday night to go watch, I don't know, fucking Remembering Never on a Wednesday in high
Yeah.
school. I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Here we go.
Uh,
Embrace today, haste today, Stretch Armstrong, Extall,
Don't talk yeah, that fucking show. Who said that?
Nick Taylor.
Dude, do you remember? Oh, I'm not gonna say that story with Stretch Armstrong. Me and James Atkins, he works at the shop with me now. We were talking about that. Embrace Today, that was the first time I ever two-stepped in my life. That was it. I was so into that band, still into that band, straight edge as fuck. That was the first time I ever two-stepped in my whole life,
Yeah.
was that show. I wish I'd have never started because now I do it. Now I hurt.
So, did you get to play high amp?
I play so Nate and Aaron and Brett, they all had a band called First Round Knockout slash It All Ends Now. It was like a hardcore band they started when they were like 13, like a fucking tough guy beat down band. I got to play the last breakdown one time, and I think that was as far as it ever went for me playing a show there.
Yeah. So when
So
did your first band was Misled Youth? Was
most
it
still,
Most
it was
Still? Okay.
most ill. So like my mom bought me a drum set for Christmas. Like I just started learning to play guitar. I was probably like 15. Yeah. Just some cheap ass guitar. And then her friend's kid had a drum set. He was older than me and I always went to their house and tried to play it. And just, she showed up one day for Christmas and was like, "We got you that." And I kind of just I taught myself how to play drums foremost still. We were at a show at the YWCA and I just met Danny. I was friends with Nate Workman because Nate Workman was like the OG Most Still drummer. They had two songs, Life and City. And they were like, "Can you play drums?" Nate's quitting. And I was just like, I mean, I don't know how, but I can figure it out. So like I taught myself with Carlton, taught myself how to play drums and we wrote fucking, I don't know, like 8 songs and played the absolute fuck out of it, dude. Like all over. I remember being in high school and we played Columbus like the night before my senior year of high school. And I want to say it was with Trapped Under Ice at the High Five bar. And they all got drunk and I was straight edge and I drove us home and I literally like got dropped off the first day of my senior year of high school, fucking covered in everybody's beer.
I
So
think I've heard that story before.
yeah, so like that was it. And then well, yeah, it was most still. I played guitar and with the dudes from Downpour and Misled Youth. We had like a grindcore band called Alan Parrish from Robin Williams from Jumanji. We played a couple shows with that, and then we started Misled Youth. And then Misled Youth was like a Kentucky, West Virginia, Florida band because like Talmadge lived in Florida back and forth, and our buddy Nat played drums, and it just kind of they would play shows down there and I couldn't ever make it, and then, like, they would come up here, I would play guitar or drums. It was just whatever we did, and then we recorded an album in a punk rock house up in the hood, same place Most Still recorded our first shit, and that was it for that, and then I didn't do shit, well, and then they moved back 2010 and asked if I wanted to sing for Downpour.
Are you on the OG Most Still demo, Danny?
Yeah,
07?
yeah,
Listen
yeah,
to
that's
that
me playing.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's got like 6 songs. Down, 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 down. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was me
Uh
playing drums. And
remember
then we
remember
left. We left that recording and went to a show at the Brick House. I'd have to ask Danny we were like Danny just uses scratch tracks on that shit and was like, "Fuck it, let's go to St. Albans."
what a interesting mosher, Danny.
Oh yeah, he's still doing it. I got a video of him at that terror show I was talking about where no one was there, and he jumps off stage and no one is there, and it is the absolute funniest video I think I've ever recorded. He just like dives off the stage, dead floor on his side.
Dude
No one's
dude
there.
dude doesn't really, I mean, okay, how do I say this? Dude doesn't really have style, but for some reason it works for him. I don't know,
He
man.
loves it. He's just
Yeah, it's
thrashing
thrashing.
around, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. making
But
the
yeah,
craziest faces.
that's how that all started, and then they moved back with Downpour and let me sing, wanted me to sing. I never sang, dude, and you seen it. I couldn't sing worth a fuck.
I fucking love Downpour.
I appreciate it.
We watched the
That
whole.
music, what
We
is it?
watched the Fred Jr. video on my stream once.
Oh my god. That's the
Yeah,
worst video.
it was during the charity stream actually. Pulled up the Downpour Fred Jr. video.
I think that may have been the one of or two of like 10 shows that year that I played sober because I just got off work and just went straight there and sang and then moved out of my apartment that night into an apartment with all the bad terms. But
Yeah. So
yeah, I sang that and then like I didn't do shit and then I got a pro or no, what did I do? We did Dead Time, which turned into Your
fuck.
Buddies. Dead Time. That's on YouTube too. Me playing drums. I wrote that shit in 2 weeks. We played a show, played a couple shows. Somehow I get kicked out of the bands I start.
So
I don't know
you
why.
said
I
my
guess I used to.
buddies. They're your buddies too.
Oh
You're
yeah.
friends with some of them still, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's how that story goes. Is
All
I
right. Well, real
started dead.
quick, I'll go ahead and ask you this. I'll go ahead and ask you this. You probably already know what I'm going to ask you. The drugs make you fat?
The weed did, and
We
$30 in Taco Bell when I first broke edge and started smoking weed.
so
There's a
is that
kid watch.
where
There's a kid watching this. I can't talk too much.
is that where
Shout
the beef started? Like the from the dead time shit?
Yeah, that's exactly
We
where
gotta
it
quit
started.
speaking in code real quick. We're talking about pool party, y'all.
Well, Dead Time was the band, and
Yeah.
then, we played a couple shows, and Chris was like, "I'm moving," and, like, there was, like, a whole misconception, and I know TJ's watching this, and I don't know if we ever squashed that. But, so we started that. Chris was going to college. I was like, "Okay, so we'll do this, we'll get a different vocalist," and they're like, "Well, what about Brandon?" And I was like, "Well, I wanna play guitar." So that's kinda like TJ came in, it was me and Bozeman, Jason and Sean quit. Long story short, they kicked me out, and I was like, "What?" And they got Dorsey. So you know me, I started talking mad shit. They changed the name. I think it was still MySpace. They changed the name to fucking Pool Party, and I was like, "What the fuck are you all doing?" Long story short, they said I kicked Chris out because of some other bullshit. And I was like, "He's quit. He's going to college." Long story short, they played my songs the whole time. Every pool party song except one was mine, and they did it in a terrible way. And then I started talking all that shit, and they wrote a song called "Fuck You, Trent," which was my song. Like it was my music, and the lyrics was, making fun of Talmadge's tight pants because like we all were clowning. And then one of the lines was, "The drugs made you fucking fat." So like that's when that show happened, that Downpour show. A couple months after that, I started singing for Downpour, and I begged David to put us on that show, and he
The
did.
the Too Many Bands Fest is what it was
The
called, I
Too
think.
Many Bands, but dude, that was a sick show, right?
It was a sick show. I
Sick.
think I
And
played that
like,
show. I think Psych played that show.
I think so. And that's when Bob, I ain't gonna say his last name, from Mother of Mercy, like they were fucking, Most Still was being dicks to him
You just said
or
Bob
something.
from Mother of Mercy. Like people don't know. You're not gonna say his last name. Like people don't know who.
I'm not gonna say his last name, but like I get something happened there, and like I just remember them unplugging Most Steel shit, and
Yeah.
like, and then Mother of Mercy came back to Huntington with Agnostic Front. Like, you guys heard that band Most Steel? Fuck them.
So
Sorry, I mean,
someone,
I still fuck with Dwayne and all them after that. That was old high school beef and shit,
yeah.
but.
Look, it's funny to
But
laugh at now.
yeah, so anyways, that show happened and like I got the bright idea. I was like, "Yo, let's make shirts." And we made shirts. There was like 15 people that had shirts on that said the drugs made Trent fat. And I had one on that said the drugs made me fat. And so Downpour sets up, like I think that's where, Katie Casto was like, "If you're here to fight." And I was like, "I'm not here to fight no one." I think that's what the issue you want to talk about was that show that
Do
the
you
words me
remember
and
our
you
back and
had.
forth?
I kinda do, but I think I drank a bottle of Mad Dog, honestly.
Drunk. I walked up to you. I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, man." I was like, I don't care if you talk shit or whatever. Just like don't you know
No
cause
fighting.
problems
I
here or
know.
whatever. And you were like, all right, man, all right. When I was walking away, you're like, I was here before you, Freeman. And I like
That's
that's
me,
like the
dude.
yeah, fucking. I almost smacked you, which probably would have
I
been
wish.
bad. It probably would have been bad. I almost hit you, and I was just like, I turned around. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to keep a all ages venue.
Oh, I
Shut
know.
down, man.
Everybody was on high alert back then. So, anyways, yeah, all that happened. A few people's like, please don't do nothing. So, downpour sets up. We hit our first nerf. We did like a psych out of fucking set it off by Madball. And everyone in the room took their hoodies and jackets off wearing that shirt. And I just talked shit the whole time. It's on YouTube if you guys want to see it. It's pretty
I
funny.
went a little
It was a
hard.
good set. It was a good set, really. But
It was.
yeah,
That was a fun show.
that's how that shit happened, dude. And then I didn't really squash it. I had talked to TJ after that a couple times and Bozeman and all them. And once again, I was drunk, run into him at Jimmy John's and they were like hanging out with Nick Styles. It's like, yo, we got this band and we need a guitar player. And that's how Bad Terms formed. I was like, well, I'll give it a try. They were wanting to call it Withdrawn, something like that. And I was like, well, let's do it. We went to Bozeman's and we wrote Life Sentence. And I was like, let's name it Bad Terms, which was a misled youth song about skateboarding and fake ass people in the hardcore scene. So that's how
Yeah.
that all started. That's uh that's how it started. And here I am, about 10 years later, 15 years later. Same band back again. Just having
Dude,
fun with my buddies.
that shit you sent me earlier. I can't wait for that shit to come out. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, we're all super fucking proud of that. It's a little different than what people are used to hearing us, because we had that first EP, that Game On with a different vocalist. That was fun. We did some shit with that. We did a tour off of that, but man, Dissension is just such a special record to me. And over the last 10 years, I've literally had people just like, man, that's such a good record. Like, you guys were awesome. And then this all came back full circle, dude. And here it is again. We put some vocals on some shit and it's kind of blowing us all away. We're just trying to get it out there, let people fucking bang their heads. We're just playing music we want to listen to. That's it. Like, I don't give a fuck if people like it. It's what we like. It's different. People try to compare it to shit. And you heard it. What's it sound like? I don't know.
Um,
That's just like it's just like Valmont. I don't think Valmont really sounds like anything else either. It's got its
so
special
okay,
touch.
I compare Vile Mind to like heavier ended,
I can
and
see that.
I compare what you played for me earlier to. This is a fucking huge compliment, by the way, because this is my favorite hardcore band of all time.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Fucking
Are they from
Foundation.
Virginia?
No,
Oh
no, no.
no. Okay, I'll
Foundation,
take
brother.
that.
Foundation.
I'll take that. Yeah, Foundation rips, dude. I played with them when I was in Mo Still in Parkersburg in the gym.
It's
Sick.
heavy as fuck, like Foundation that saved me, man. And then like
Well, I
that
appreciate it, man.
that Eric doing vocals,
Fuck yeah, it is.
dude.
Fucking
He's like
creep.
fucking
I'm gonna say it, creepy Evie, my man. He's watching right now at the house.
yeah, dude. His
Yeah, dude.
vocals. That's someone I need to get on the show too, because I was booking his bands back in the day, dude. Like
Yeah,
back
the
when he was
Jersey
dropping.
Devil. Shout out Jersey Devil, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's his vocals sound so fucking good in that recording. It's not even.
So,
Oh,
dude,
so alone and forsaken is fucking Eric.
yeah, yeah, he changed it up. Like I said, we hadn't done shit for 10 years, and he shows up at Braxton's house. And we just was like, we just kicked it, we run through the old songs and he starts singing and like we all just kind of looked at each other. It's like, well, that's different, because we're used to his other vocal style. And like he was just like, man, I don't know. I was like, no, do that. Like that's sick. And then, we
No,
laid this
it's
shit out a couple weeks ago. And like, wait, what I sent you's not even done. That's just like a version. And like it's not even really like tightened up and or edited a whole bunch. You know what I mean? Like our buddy Marcus from Waking the Revenant, he's fucking mixing that shit and trying to get it tight for us. And we're just gonna drop it, dude. Like that's it. Like if anybody wants to fucking help us out, free promotion, we'll
that
take it.
shit's
But
that had me fucking mean mugging at work, man. Those
Fuck yeah,
fucking
dude.
like put on
That's
my
it. Like I said,
headphones and played. I was like, God damn.
yeah, man. That was we got 5 songs. There's 5 songs on it. You
Yeah,
know, we're playing 2 of them live. You know, we're playing our 4th show this Sunday in Dunbar, the Bingo Hall show. It's a free show. If anybody from West Virginia wants to come, it's free. It's like 11 bands on it. Starts 11. It's all West Virginia bands. I think there's 2 touring bands on it. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna play 2 songs off of that. One of them I sent you. So doing that.
that's it wasn't what I expected when I like you told me
That's
what it
awesome.
was. I was like, okay, and then I heard it. I was like, fuck. I think people are gonna be shocked. It's really like I'm not just saying this because Trent's on the fucking good. It's good.
I appreciate that, man. We're all loving how it's
You already
the
knew it was good, motherfucker. I told him. I was like, God damn. And then Trent sends me a message. He goes, did I do it again? With the fucking fingernail. The fucking fingernail paint. I was like, hell yeah, you did, dude.
Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, I just like riffing. That's it. Like, Ryan, when he texted me about or called me, he called me. I had to talk to Ryan. We had done a hard times jam that nobody knew about last March. This kid put out a tape. I don't even know who it was. I would love to get in contact with the kid again. So like I'm at the terror show at the V Club. This kid walks up and he's like, "You were in hard times, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "I'd like to put a cassette out." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Can I do that?" I didn't think nothing of it, like whatever. So he puts it out, and then it's like getting shared, and people's like, Ryan messaged me. He was like, "What is this?" And I was like, I didn't think anything would happen of it. My bad. I should have told you guys. I just to let the kid do it. Just some kid in Beckley. I don't even know who it was, and the next day Ryan's like, "You guys want to jam?" And me, him, and Brett met up. I think Seth was at the beach at the time, and we had a hard times practice after 9 years. That was pretty fun. Like Hard Times was a fun fucking band to play in. We had a lot of fun.
Mentioned that band a lot too, man.
Dude, I mean, yeah, I've watched your show and a lot of, you ask people what their favorite West Virginia band is. Hard Times is my favorite West Virginia band before I was in the band,
Yeah.
you know.
We're gonna get
That
asked that
shit just
question.
go for it, man. That's what I'm saying. But yeah,
A
like
good segue, actually.
that's a that's how that happened. Ryan called me and he's like, "I know you ain't doing shit but fishing and working," and that's how Vol Mine formed. I'd run into Nate at the tattoo shop, and he was all hyped up about wanting to start all ages shows. And I was like, "Dude, let me know if there's anything I can do." And I had mentioned, it was like Agnostic Front's looking for a show. You know what I mean? Seen it on Facebook, or not looking, like they were coming through here on a tour. And long story short, we passed it along to a few people, and they ended up. Tom Martin ended up booking them, in April right then, and dude's just been going 100 miles an hour with fucking not even just hardcore, just all West Virginia music. Like it's just shit is thriving right now. There's so many bands out, and it's sick. It's sick to see, dude. Because like I think everybody lost hope there for a while. There wasn't shit to do. Like, but that's how Valmont started right there.
Yeah, Nate said something when I interviewed him of like it almost had to die in order for it to come back the way.
That makes sense, like there at the end, that last like the last local show I think I went to was the one Bad Terms played in 2015, and I went and saw Crowbar a couple times and Terror. I seen Knocked Loose and V Club shows. I don't think I ever for 10 years, dude. I don't think I went to like a DIY show. You know what I mean? I don't think I really did. And we had that first HMC show, and 300 people paid through the door, dude. And it was just like, what the fuck? And it's been awesome. The
Yeah,
kids
man.
love it. All the kids. It's crazy seeing like I don't have kids, but like I was there, when Sailor Nate's daughter was born, Harley Anthony's daughter. Like I was that I held those kids when they were babies, dude. Like it's just crazy to see them loving what we loved, what founded our youth. I tell people this all the time. All my best friends, I don't have friends. I got 2 or 3 friends that I grew up with. But other than that, all my best friends, all my homies are from fucking hardcore shows. That's it. Like
dude. I
You.
mean,
How did I meet you?
yeah, we would
Hardcore
have never
show.
met. It's kind of crazy,
That's what
man,
I'm
because
saying,
like
dude. Like,
I talk to people outside of the West Virginia hardcore. Um, hold on one second. Uh, I talk to people kind of outside of the West Virginia hardcore and like some bands and stuff. I'm like, hey, you guys should check out West Virginia. Sometimes they fucking know you. Like example would be D Block. I was talking to dudes from
yeah,
D Block. They're like, oh, and I know
yes.
Trent. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck, how you know
shout
Trent?
out Cam. Shout out Cam. That's like Austin, dude, from Haywire. I mean, I'm not trying to name drop, but like, we used to play he used to be in so many bands back in the day, and he would book bad terms and put us on gigs like 4 hours away from here, Ohio Valley Hardcore, like way up in Ohio on the Ohio Valley, up by Wheeling and shit, dude. Like he
Yeah,
put us on a fest, dude. He put us on a fest with Cro-Mags. We were like, "What? Okay, yeah, we'll fucking play." And then he booked us with Maysayer. It's called Hellbent Fest. Like I've known Austin many years, dude. Like some D Block Cam, I know like he sings for D Block. Met him. We used to hang up in Columbus and shit. Just
cool dudes. And D
I don't
Block
know.
is like probably one of my most listened to bands right now. Funny enough,
Yeah,
listen to them a
I
lot.
miss I messaged Cam yesterday. I was like, "Hey, I really want that hat. Like, let me send you money." And he's like, "I'll let you know." But they're wanting to come down. I talked to him about that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like, "I'd love to get you guys down here." And he was like, "Dude, just let us know." Because he's back and forth between like North Carolina and Detroit and shit. So like they're always moving around, playing random shows. I'd love to get D Block here. They're sick.
I'm trying to manifest getting D Block, Foul Mind, and Cool Hand on fucking FYA Fest, which is booked
Dude,
by Bob, whose last name we.
oh, I know, dude. I watched some of those videos. I think it was, I guess, this recent year. Stupid good band that played it this year was this straight edge band from Florida called State of Mind. You check them out?
Oh, I haven't. But my
Oh
favorite
man,
fucking Florida band right now is Collateral. Heard them. It's
I
fucking
don't think
sick.
so.
They just played LDB. They're opening up for Fiddlehead, Bad Beat, and Rival Schools.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't think I've listened to them. I've seen their name around though.
Like
Like that's what I keep telling people too. Is like, man, like hardcore is as big as it's ever been now, and like,
so
the
big and
past
it's so
I
small
I
still.
keep talking about like 10 years, like we all have been talking about that, and like I never really listened to a lot of new bands. I'm not listening to the old bands, but now I'm listening to shit, dude, and like there's so many good bands out right now.
I I like so I have this app that tells me the average age of the music I listen to. Most of the shit I'm
Hmm.
listening to has came out in the last 4 years.
Damn.
So much
Yeah.
good shit coming out, man. And the new D Block shit's great. Fucking Never Ending Game, Big Boy, like
Dude, yeah, dude. Never Ending Game is sick, and their guitar player plays in Gridiron, and I am stuck on Gridiron. I
oh
love
them in
that
Detroit.
shit. I love Gridiron. There's a new band out right now. It's Ancient. He plays in Hold My Own, called Cyclops, and it's Cyclops, dude, and it's the vocalist of Queensway, which fucking rip. And they just put this demo out. I just ordered. I think I just paid for the most expensive like hardcore band shirt. It was like $42. I don't think I've ever spent that on a shirt, but I pre-ordered the shirt because like it's just good. It's good.
How do you feel about people spending $800 on typo negative shirts on Depop?
I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it because if you could turn my camera around, I'm literally looking at my Depop pile that I sell on. So buy my shit.
Selling shit, you ain't buy, yeah, buy Trent
Yeah.
shit. Selling anything
Yeah.
for $800?
No, I did get fucking what I get? I sold a Shattered Realm shirt for like $60. It was pretty sweet. It was like it was an OG. Nah, I try to be fair with everybody. I'm flipping music gear now, trying to do that, help everybody out,
I'm
but
looking. I'm interested in some. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, I see $800 typo negative cut off t-shirt. $800. I think to
that's
myself,
insane.
I think to myself that
That's stupid.
men should go back to war.
I was going to mention a name. I was going to mention a name. I know who would buy that, but I'm not going to mention it.
Is it a podcast? someone from either.
No, no,
Okay.
it's a West Virginia cat, but I haven't
Hey
seen.
guys,
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it, but I know that cat would totally buy that shirt.
easy $800 for sure.
There's a Madball shirt I've been eyeballing, but it's $300. But fuck that.
I keep trying to find the
Buy Eric's shit. Eric's got the OG shit. He's about to fucking unleash on Depop.
been searching for the set it off Madball basketball.
Yes, yes, that's a good one. I have Eric. I think I have an OG set it off tee that Eric gifted me years ago. I'll have to look. I think it's an OG,
So
but
what's your top five West Virginia hardcore?
oh
Also,
man.
Nick, while you're thinking, Nick Taylor said, "Quit lying about your online dildo store."
Hey, Nick bought a fuck ton of shirts from me fucking years ago.
I thought you were gonna say
Uh,
dildos.
Nah, I keep those. Uh, 5 West Virginia bands, dude. I don't know, like, kinda put me on the spot there.
Dude, okay, so
Like,
people
I wouldn't
know
say
this list. Well, if you don't
yeah,
want to do top
it
five,
definitely
you could do.
changed.
You don't want to do top
I'm just
five, you
like,
can do
I would
Mount
just rather
Rushmore.
I was gonna say, well, I'd rather just, like, shout out, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I'm gonna
All right,
give
you can
Dana
shout
credit.
out. You can.
I'm gonna give Dana credit just because, Holden Caulfield was that band that when we were kids, like, they were just fun. It was a good time. Good, clean fun.
Clean
And I
fun.
know that
What a
was
good band.
that's a yeah, that's a sick band too, but you know what I mean? Like Holden Caulfield was sick back in the day. Like it was just fun to do that shit. And then I don't know, like I don't Mhm. Hard times for sure, like before I was in it. Like, I don't know, that shit was my favorite. That was like my top favorite right there. But now it's just like all these new bands, Concussed on Concrete, dude. I'm geeking over those kids. Like they're so good. Like they're innocent. You know what I mean? Like I've been letting Landon use my half stack just so he has a full sound, dude. And I don't even know. I can't even think of like hardcore, you know what I mean?
Doesn't
Beyond
have to
all
be.
hope that's what I'm saying. Beyond all hope for sure.
Eh,
Like that, cold and distant. And that's all like I know people keep saying that shit, but it's all my homies. That's just how it's always been. All my friends played in those bands.
I pray every day for a cold distant.
Yeah. I think the last time I seen them was their last gig. I think it was the Madball show. I don't know if that
Never
was
really got
I
the.
don't
I didn't get to see. I never got to see cold and distant
damn.
because I was fucking strung out.
I hear you. Who was that? What was that other fuck, I just had it in my head. I can't even think of it. That other band I was gonna say. Fuck. I'm stoned, my bad.
Good man.
uh
Good. Dude, I
I
love it.
don't
You
know. I just
just shouting out bands is cool, man.
I
But
mean,
everyone
you
knows
got
that the
some
first
you
five
got
that you name top five.
that's what I'm saying, and then you got all the new era bands, you got Don't Look Back, which I mean they were Derek was doing shit back in the day and he still tried to keep it alive and he's still doing it. And shout out to Don't Look Back,
Yeah, they're
Ghost Home.
speaking of
Ghost
which,
Home's great.
don't look back.
What
Tuesday next week. Anyways,
I got off the phone with JD, their drummer, right before you called me. But Ghost Home, man, like, Chad, we share their drummer and I don't know so Jason that sings for them. Like I know Jason from back in the day and as in pop punk and all that. And
I know him from like
you know
fucking Missing in Maryland, like
oh
fucking
yeah, yeah. Missing in Maryland and fucking Talk is Cheap and shit. So I hadn't really seen Jason over all these past years and they put this record out. It was he started what was that other band he's in? Almost Hell or something. And I was like, fuck
still.
yeah, dude. And then Fresh calls me one day. He's like, yeah, Jason's looking for a guitar player. Me and Chad are going to jam. Fuck, I remember that phone call when Fresh called me and told me that, dude. And we ripped some gigs together. Like Ghost Home rips. I think that
Yeah.
shit, it's got that Converge nails vibe to it. And not a lot of bands do that anymore. So
Sure. Actually, at one point, Jason asked me because okay, Ghost Home, where Jason lives now, where I'm from. That's like where I grew up.
Ripley, yeah,
Yeah, in Ripley.
right.
So at one point, he asked me if I wanted to play bass. Never went past that.
And that's like Valmont, like shout out Nuclear Future, dude. Like Valmont played that Aggro Fest, and like I was playing with Nuclear Future when I was in OG Mo Still. Like I remember Austin and Paul and all them cats from way back, dude. Like I've known those dudes. I've known those dudes almost 20 years. It seems like they used to
Uh,
book us in Ripley and park like at the church in Ravenswood.
yeah.
That's why I kicked. That's literally where I kicked Danny out of the band
Uh,
for being. But
Tyler Kirk's the homie.
yeah, dude, it's been good. Tyler showed up to a show in Columbus we just played, and it like, you know what I mean? Like, that was sick to see him still
Yeah.
coming out, and I
Nuclear
I hadn't
Future's
seen Ty
been. Sorry.
they are they've been no, Nuclear Future's been a fucking it's been around, dude, and
5
that's sick
years.
that that's what I'm saying, dude. It's sick that they still fucking jammed a gig with us and shit, and shout out Paul for doing that.
Yeah,
What's
man.
your
It's.
favorite what's your favorite West Virginia bands?
I've gone over this before. I have to do this. I don't usually answer the question unless I'm asked. Oh, since I'm asked, um, most ill.
We'll cover that tattoo. I got
Uh,
this bad terms. You got this new bad terms logo. We'll put right over. Eric will do it. I'll pay for it. Hell, he'll do it for free probably.
um, Golden Distant, Holden Caulfield.
Fuck
And
yeah,
it gets hard.
yeah, dude. That's
Caulfield.
it.
You know
Like
what?
I know I'm
I'm gonna
forgetting
fucking
people.
say it. I'm gonna say Valmond.
Fuck yeah.
And I've said it on here before, but I've said bad. Or no, oh man, dude. I mean, you're gonna.
You ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
Well, no, the other one's you too, brother. The other one's it's either downpour or bad terms, man.
Damn.
I fucking
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
love downpour in the moment because
We had a lot
when
of fun doing that shit,
when
dude.
nothing else. Okay, so I feel like there was like this weird era of West Virginia where like a lot all the new bands that kind of were like trying to like rip off Most Still a little bit, like that ashy
Right.
sound. And then you guys came out and it was heavy as fuck. Good.
Fuck
So
yeah.
that's what I think of when I think of Downpour. I also want to shout out some other old. You know what band never gets talked about from back then? Fucking Never Lose Heart. I fucking love Never
Holy
Lose Heart.
shit. Yes, dude. Justin. God damn, I love that. I love him. I hope he's watching. I love you, Justin.
He
Man,
is
me we
Justin's one of my still close friends, man. I talk to Justin from
man,
his anyone.
yeah, dude, like I've recently just reconnected with him and he showed up to all these shows. You know, he bought me a book, dude. Like
Told me.
I get you know me, dude. Like I was always that like this fucking spaz, dude. Like I have severe like anxiety now. I'm like I get nervous on stage and shit. It's weird. And he bought me this book and I read through it and it helps and like he's just always been there. You know, I didn't have beef, but like you know how segregated we all used to be back in the day,
That's
the
kind of what
metal
killed the
kids,
scene. I
the
was going to talk
metal.
about that at some point.
Yeah, dude, I just did that. We talked about that in that interview with what is it, 4836 Media, Mark, and they were good for what it was, man. I love Matt McKinney. I haven't seen Nathan in a long time, but yeah, never lose heart, dude. Shout out to them.
Yeah, and then Carl and fucking Dwayne played with him for a bit too.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot Dwayne he jammed that shit too.
I mean, Carlton
We're
both.
playing Curly, dude.
Yeah.
Curlington. He used to get so mad when we call him
I went
that.
on
I haven't
tour
seen
with Never Lose Heart, and I was a fucking menace. Poor Dwayne, man, destroyed the whole back of his fucking Ford Escape. I was like taking cookies from like rest stops and snow, and like making this like mash and like pushing it to his carpet. And like,
Oh my god. Fuck yeah. I would have done the same. I was a menace on the Nightmare Affair tour. That was
another West Virginia band is just fucking sick.
yeah, dude. Man, that was like right when I broke edge and started like drinking. Like I didn't even smoke cigarettes and I begged them to like give me cigarettes and they wouldn't. So like we stopped at my nana's house down in South Carolina on that tour and stayed for 2 days, and she felt bad, and she bought him a carton of cigarettes and filled the gas tank, and I stole a pack of cigarettes, and that's when I started smoking. Yeah, and now look, now I'm smoking this. Lame.
I'm right there with you, man.
But, yeah, Nightmare Fair, man, like, I remember so, like, we went on the 2nd tour and it got canceled, and, we stayed at Uncle Thad's house, dude, in South Bend, Indiana for 2 fucking weeks, and or no, that was the first tour. I was like 3 days in, we had to cancel it, and I remember them right I was there, dude, they wrote that whole album that week, or those 2 weeks, and dude, it was awesome. That was a like, I'll never forget that. That was to be something I always remember, just touring.
Yeah.
Uh,
Real quick to Nick in chat. It was Downtrodden was Justin, Nathan, Matt, Ryan Spradling, who
damn. Yes,
yeah, who was
Ryan.
also in Hands Bleed Hope.
Oh god, yeah, Hands Bleed Hope. Damn, I forgot. That was see,
That's a
that so that was like that's like when we get into that segregation part, like, that's like they were those were all, like, Charleston Nitro bands and
yep.
shit, and Huntington was always back then, it was I don't wanna say rival, but hell,
No, it was just kind of like
Shout out Slime Time, dude.
was Eric in Slime Time?
No, that was, fuck, that was Chad, I think Chris
Oh,
Toney, Fatty,
Chris Tony. Was it Lee?
I think
Lee?
Lee Jenkins. Yeah, I think Lee was in it. And another guy that I can't remember his name, but I don't want to
They had
try
that.
because
Scott Parsons.
I don't know if Scott was in that or not. Damn, I ain't seen him forever either.
I just remember,
But
was it Slime Time or they had that song about cops? You're like oink oink oink.
fuck. Fuck, I forgot a band that I was in. I
Oh, I
don't
think
know
it
if
was
you
Snuggle
remember it.
Bunny.
Snuggle Bunny with Scott Parsons in them,
Scott
yeah.
Lee and I wouldn't know his name any other time. God damn it. Anyways, I feel bad. I
Have
would
you
know.
ever seen that have you ever seen the band that I was in with Brett? It's called Ronald Reagan Surprise. I played
No.
keyboards. That's on YouTube, check that out. It was at the OG Brick House in St. Albans. We played a couple shows. That may have been my first shows because I was young and we were just straight up trying to rip like Between the Buried and Me, Glass Casket and Bleeding Through off.
Dude, I
It
remember
was a
Psych
pretty
opened up
fun
for
show.
Dr. Acula. That's what that reminds me of already.
Oh god.
Because I don't know because you probably only saw Psych once. I think we only played one show with you guys. I used to have a song where I would like the breakdown of the song was me stealing another band's breakdown. I would I remember that show that you were at stole Hainsbleed Hope's breakdown.
That
uh,
that's funny. I feel like I've seen you guys a couple of times. I can't remember, man. There's been so many shows and just
I would
a
say
lot of
Nate
booze,
Brown.
a lot of weed.
Oh, it was Billy. Billy was in Snuggle Bunny.
Billy, yeah,
Billy Hilton.
Billy Hilton. Yeah,
Yeah.
Billy was in it.
But Nate Brown was in
Good.
it. Nate Brown was in Psych though as well. Logan might have been
Yeah,
in. Logan did vocals for some band. Exactly.
I don't know if I know him.
Used to, dude. Not to like shit on too hard, but that's like the one person I think I like. I don't know because I used to do physical at shows, but man, he made me so mad that I up over threw him to the ground, man. Because he hit. There was a girl there taking pictures. Show like smashed her camera into her face.
God
Like she's
damn.
like on the end of the brick house. Like this is Nitro Brick House. Like it's not a huge room, but it's like big enough. It's like
Right.
what we had like 20 kids show up.
Damn. Did you ever go to the St. Albans Brick House?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did. That's where I
Yeah, I
booked my
think that's
first.
what.
I booked
Yeah,
my first show
yeah.
there.
Dude, I was just thinking about this the other day. So there's been two Kids Like Us shows that I have trashed with water.
That's where I
Do you
met you the
remember?
first time ever.
Dude, I
It's
remember
like
that
us and the
show.
Mongoloids.
Trashed that show, and then I seen that tour, like, a week later in Whitesburg, Kentucky, and trashed it again. I remember the dude that plays in Super Heaven now, he plays bass for Super Heaven, was touring with the Mongoloids, and he was filming, and it was like a birthday show, and I started just like crumbling bags of like big chips up and dumping them on the pit and I was throwing cupcakes. I hit the vocalist of Kids Like Us, Lars. I hit him in the head, and then like their last song, I took a whole 5 gallon like styrofoam cooler full of water and threw it and ruined their amp. And I
Oh
felt bad.
man.
I got so scared. I got in Aaron's trunk of his car and we drove back to Huntington.
Um,
Sorry if you're watching this, dude. My bad.
yeah, what's funny, and also kind of, I mean, I didn't like get into hardcore until I was like a little bit older. I was like 7. I mean, I got into hardcore if you count like Minor Threat, Black Flag, shit like that. But like the hardcore
Yeah.
we listen to now, was like 18, 19 years old. The first show I ever
Damn.
moshed at was Kids Like Us Mongol.
Dude, that was a fun show. There was that place was packed out. Like I've seen the Brick House packed, the OG Brick House. I remember seeing Sworn Enemy when they were on like As Real as It Gets tour with As I Lay Dying and Himza, I want to say. And
And
like,
Himza,
what,
I haven't heard them for.
dude, they had to turn people away. My little straight edge ass was like trying to fight some dude for smoking while we were standing in line. It was just like a whole thing. There's actually a picture of that show, like the crowd out front that Leslie Shamblin, it always pops up on memories. Pack the fuck out.
Love Leslie.
Yeah, man, she's a good girl.
Um,
She's come out to some shows. It's been cool like seeing all the older generation people that I just remember from shows my whole life coming out. Like
it makes me super
it's
homesick, man. Top 5 West
yeah, dude.
Virginia moshers, name them. Oh fuck,
Oh
Nate,
God.
Marcus Caudill.
Dude, I love Marcus.
Remember we moshed in cleats? We got
Yes. I've seen him, dude. I hadn't seen Marcus in years, and we were at a show the beginning of this year, maybe last year. I hadn't seen him. And I was like drinking a little cup of water at the bar, and he runs up and bear hugs me and puts me in a chokehold from the back. And I got super pissed and realized it was his big ass. And
dude.
he's been coming out and bringing the kids, a couple of his kids
Whenever
and
he got
shit.
out of the military, I hadn't talked to him in forever. And I just get a phone call. Freeman. I'm like, what's I'm like, who is this? He goes, it's Marcus. He's like, come pick me up at the airport. I'm like, all right, dude, I guess.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be right there. Just let me know. I went and
Oh
got him
yeah,
from the airport. That's the last time I seen him.
I seen him. He messaged me, want some guitar pedals I've got for sale. I forgot all about it, honestly, now that I mention it. But
Top 5 moshers. I think I nailed those two, man. Nate, fucking
yeah,
Marcus.
Nate's
Mike
vicious,
Young,
man. Mike will get it. He was getting it at that last show. It was awesome. That band cover, this band, I don't know how to say it, Silikios or something from Virginia, man. Like 3-piece, young kids, rip. And they started playing Stick Tight, and of course, we all stole the mic and was having a fucking ball with it. And Mike comes out of nowhere, dude. And just it's on camera. I shared it on my story last week. That was a good time. I don't
can't
know,
think of
man. I just I don't ever pay attention to moshing, dude. I'm just usually running around, fucking banging my head. I ain't trying to hit nobody. It hurts.
I'm going to the
It
gym.
hurts anymore.
I'm going to
Yeah,
the gym specifically so I can crowd kill at Todd down next
fuck yeah.
year. I'm just kidding.
Hot
I'm
Town's
just kidding.
you should. That's a good city to try
I got
it.
knocked out during Big Boy this year.
Damn.
Not
Did
even
you
moshing.
went to Todd Town?
Yeah, I went to Todd down.
Detroit's fun. That's a fun city.
Yeah, man. I'm
We
going back
saw
next year for sure.
my buddies used to do a fest up there. The dudes in Annie Up.
I like
They used to
I know
do
Annie up.
yeah, they just had their 20th year anniversary. They used to do Motor City Fest, and that was the first time I seen Cold as Life, but it wasn't like Jeff Gunnell's Cold as Life. It was like a comeback before Jeff got out of prison, and man, it was awesome. It was a whole different ballgame. I remember we walked to the liquor store, totally smelled a dead body in the house, like just flies everywhere. Like Detroit definitely lives up to Detroit's name.
And
It was wild.
you know who our neighbors were at my Airbnb? Fucking
Who?
Crush Your Soul dudes.
Crush yourself. Oh,
Crush,
okay, yeah.
the dude from
I
Mom for
just
Southern Band.
Yeah, yeah, I just found dude, I swear to God, I think I just asked Eric. talking to him. I think he was the one telling me that, or Braxton. Somebody I seen their name like last week. I don't even know if I've listened to him yet, but he was
They're
somebody
like
just told me that.
Mind Force but heavier.
Dude,
Like
Mind Force
less
rips. Mind
yeah.
Force is so good.
So imagine Mind Force, the singer of Mind Force, but playing with a band that has less guitar solo. Chun chun.
I could get into that. Dude, Bad Terms just booked a show yesterday in Columbus for November 8th with this band called Power of Fear from Pittsburgh. I think they're on days and dude, they are sick.
Go
Like,
check them out. I'm on my list. I heard them.
yeah.
My favorite
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
my
right
but
now is fucking Face Wreck.
Face Wreck, yeah. We pretty sure we played I think they were on that fest that we played years ago. I don't know. Or it was another band called Face Wreck. I don't know if it's the same band, but I mean, we played with a lot. I've played with a lot of Pennsylvania bands over the years,
Yeah.
but
Who's your favorite
it's just like
Pennsylvania band? That's
No
a
Retreat, No
no
Retreat,
retreat.
hands down.
Mine's Cold World,
Absolutely.
man.
Yeah, I could see that, but
Cold
No
World or Still
Retreat,
Nation.
dude, Still Nation. Played with them when I was in Mosteel in Parkersburg under a church. That was fucking wild.
I saw people rocking Still
Uh,
Nation shirts at Todd Down.
Absolutely, absolutely, dude. I think I have a Still Nation shirt, but yeah, that was always an incredible band. I remember seeing them at the YWCA in Huntington when I
Yeah.
was a kid, and then like the vocalist quit to go to like law school, and then they formed up as that like four piece with the guitar, but Neil and then playing guitar and singing, and it ended up ripping. Like that shit was awesome, and they still I think they just played overseas a couple like for like 4 days or something, but yeah, they're a good PA. A lot of good hardcores come out of Pennsylvania.
There used to be a
I'm a
big
no.
like Red.
I was just saying I'm a no or a big No Retreat fan. Like that shit. That's just OG fucking.
Remember
That's like my
Hank Jones?
Hank Jones. Yes. Damn, they played West Virginia. Dana, I
Yeah.
think Dana booked them a bunch, or at least a couple times. I remember seeing them at let's say High Amp and the Y and Brickhouse, the OG Brickhouse, St. Albans.
They used to come down a lot. A lot of
Yeah.
like, yeah, a lot of fucking
A lot of bands, dude. That's what I keep telling people. Like, like touring bands come through West Virginia and, we all cut up and bullshit. And I'm like, dude, name a band. They've played here. They've within 2 hours in the state. Like, I've seen them. It's crazy. That's
yeah.
what I'd like to, that's what I like. That's what I'd like to see HMC get to that point, getting touring acts.
Hey, it's gonna get there, man. As soon as some of these videos
Oh,
come out, where
yeah,
I like,
man.
I mean, West Virginia, like the fact that they can pull like almost 100 is
That's it, dude. It's insane. Like, yeah, kids are just showing up, and Saturdays seem to be working best right now. Just because people can plan for it. But the Friday show's been doing good. Hopefully, maybe get to the point if we have a if well, I'm not saying we, but if they have a brick and mortar, like do a fucking Wednesday show. You know what I mean? I remember going to the YWCA, like 60 people showing up to see some no name band or. Especially in the summertime, like at the YWCA, dude, I seen Have Heart on like a fucking Tuesday in the
yeah.
summer in high school, and then seeing them 2 days later, at fucking This Is Hardcore, like the second fucking year This Is Hardcore. I remember going to that, dude. Now look at all these fests and like, fests are cool. Like I've only been to a few, and I've stood on this. Like it sucks for bands trying to tour and trying to get their name out, but the world's changed with the internet being as big as it is now. Like
I do
it's just like
think that
it's
there's,
crazy to see that, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I do think there's something to be said. Like, I like going to fest because I get to see a lot of bands that I probably wouldn't get to see
right,
otherwise. But
right.
there is something so much better about a regular show,
Yeah,
a
dude,
small venue. Like, it's
for
something more
sure.
intimate about it. Like you were talking earlier, how like you went to your first show. I feel like that's everyone who's in the hardcore. Go to your first
Yeah,
show
dude.
and you know instantly, this is it.
Yeah,
This is like my
this
fucking
is
thing.
this
You're not gonna have that if your first show is.
at a
You have to go
fest,
to
dude.
like a
It's a
small.
fest are overwhelming.
Yeah, they're overwhelming. There's fucking Monster Energy signs everywhere. Fucking PBR
Yeah,
advertising. I can go to a local show, watch some local
Yeah.
fucking bands. Like that's where it's at, man. Like
Oh yeah, dude. Like I mean, like fest, like I said, fests are cool, like you can plan, you can see all your favorite bands in one weekend. It's tiring, but like I still want to support the act of touring. And it's hard to do that. You don't see a whole lot of bands touring unless it's like with a big band, like
look at what Haywire's doing, man. Like
dude, insane. Austin's a fucking maniac for that, but he's fucking doing it. Like
yeah.
it's awesome. That is so cool to see that.
Someone grabbed the
Shout out,
Philly jersey for me.
dude, shout out to his old band Futile Justice. Like they fucking ripped back in the day. I met Austin back in that day. Dude, he played in Rude Awakening. Did you ever hear of Rude
Yeah,
Awakening?
I
They were
remember Rude
fucking
Awakening.
God. Bad Terms first tour. We played our first night in Cleveland with them, and dude, that was the band. Like I fucking still jam that shit. So good.
All right.
But
Ready for
and
another tough
Haywire's
question?
awesome. Go
Haywire's
for it,
sick.
dude.
Haywire's one of those bands, man. When I first heard them, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is for you start seeing live and shit, like, oh, fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then it makes you like the recording more. You're like, now when you listen to the car, you're like, no, this is fucking sick. I have to get like past like the I like heavy shit, and
Right.
then once you get past that, I'm like, all right, top five hardcore albums,
Ooh.
fun one.
Oh
I'm not doing. I'm
man.
not going to do this to you, but eventually, I'm gonna. When people come on for a second time, I'm gonna say, "What are your top five hardcore albums?" And you're not allowed to say "Hate," "Terror,"
Well,
or
first of all,
"Madball."
bro. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say my top five is definitely number one through and through is fucking Set It Off, Madball. My second favorite album is Look My Way by Madball, most underrated album. And then I'm gonna say, oh man, or not Perseverance.
Perseverance. Oh, Satisfaction.
Satisfaction, probably Stigmata, God Save Us. I think that's the name of the whole album. That's just an incredible, like, metal slash hardcore album. What was that for? I don't know. I'm on my phone with you. I'd have to look, man. Like I just there's just probably Sworn Enemy as real as it gets. Like that is hands down my favorite album of all time. And I used to say that even in like out of high school. Like I got super into Sworn Enemy. That
Literally, just said
like
that you just named Madball 5 times. You just named five
that too.
Madball albums.
I don't give a fuck. Madball is it for me, dude. They changed my life as a kid.
That dude.
But as real as it gets by Sworn Enemy, front to back is probably the number one album that I've listened to the most in my life. And that was like the thing when we were kids, like you're stuck on a fucking deserted island and had one album. It was that album always, dude. Like that is I still listen to it. It's in rotation probably once a week or at least a song and like it still gives me cold chills. Incredible fucking album. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. Terror is probably like I said, Terror's probably my favorite. If somebody asked me what a hardcore band, like they didn't know what it was, I would tell them to listen to Terror for sure.
Terror is the
They
best hardcore band.
yeah, like the energy, but like they're mixing, they got the fast parts, they got some breakdown shit. Like if someone wanted to know what hardcore was, I would tell them to listen to Terror for sure.
I think Terror's like most recent albums, like one of their best albums. Crazy.
Which one was that?
Was it Pain?
Pain Pain through Pain through Power? Fuck, I can't
Yes,
remember
something
either.
Pain, something Power. I would
There's so many of them, dude. Like, fuck. I mean, dude, I've got
Pain
terror
into
lyrics.
Power.
Pain into power. Yeah, I've got terror lyrics tattooed on my fucking hands, dude. Stick tight. Like that album. I remember when that album came out. Like that shit was it. But like, lowest of the low, incredible. One with the underdogs. All of them. There was one terror album I didn't really like. I don't think I listened to a whole bunch. There was a couple good songs on it, but I think that was the record label trying to make them do shit. But I don't know, man. Like I said, there's just so that's a hard question, top five, because like Death Before
Man,
Dishonor, I'm playing with Death Before Dishonor what 2 fucking weeks, and like that's always been a top 10 fucking favorite hardcore band of mine. Uh, it could go on. There's so many different types of hardcore too.
yeah. I mean,
Out
that list
like
can change daily too. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely, dude, absolutely. It's like Outbreak, like nobody knows who the fuck Outbreak is, but the incredible fucking band, dude.
I think
Love
if I
that band.
have to do my top five often, so I usually get it out quicker. Mine would be Foundation, Cold World,
Yeah.
No Omega, Putting
Mm-hmm.
Headache by Down to Nothing.
Damn, they are.
Yeah, Satisfaction, Hate Breed. God, and the last one, tough. I'm
Dude, I get it. It's hard to pick.
gonna do something real.
Shout out to Nora. Nora is Bad Terms merch girl. It's Eric's daughter. She's the shit. She just got recently, like, we were announcing we were having that Bad Terms tour, and oh god damn.
Good good evening, ladies.
Oh no, not him.
Oh man, this is the wrong gay bar, isn't it? Okay, I've got some questions, some real important questions. Trenton, what's your favorite Ed Sheeran song?
Thinking Out Loud acoustic album Green Sessions.
Okay, next question. If I were to drop you off at the Huntington Mall right now, where are you going first to look at butts?
Uh Probably dicks for the moms.
That's all I got. That's all
Dick.
I got.
Those are two really good questions.
I really thought hard, and those were the two questions I got for you, dog.
Oh no.
Those are pretty good questions, though. Two important
Those was
questions. I
that
didn't
was
realize you were
pretty
such an
good.
Ed Sheeran fan.
Dude,
Uh, there was
redheads
one.
unite.
There was one time. Ed Trenton sat in my partner and I, Rachel's apartment on 12th Avenue, and he played "Thinking Out Loud" on his phone from his phone speaker 9 times in a row.
It was good. It's good.
Nine, nine, and on the ninth time, I finally had to start screaming at him.
It was good. It was a good song. It was an acoustic album.
Oh, and sorry, a third question. When did you start playing Hawthorne Heights before? What was the first show you played Hawthorne Heights at? Like, you have to remember, when was the first time you did that?
It was Bad Terms, 2011's first show with what was our first show? Was with Outbreak and Cruel Hand? No, one of those bands. Yeah, and I've done it ever since. I soundtrack. I literally played a show with Hawthorne Heights in Nitro at the skate park and soundchecked with Hawthorne Heights. I also soundchecked with Hatebreed at the Hatebreed show we fucking played. Whatever.
Also, everyone, this is Nick Taylor. We're gonna have him on for an interview. Actually,
If you could afford me, it's
yeah.
the rates are really high these days.
But you already got my deposit, so.
Uh, oh, okay, good.
Wait, you're
Is
not
that
Damn.
supposed to
what
say that
that
in front of.
was?
You're not supposed to
Those
say.
pictures were a deposit.
You're not supposed to say that in front of Trent. He didn't get paid anything.
Jesus Christ! And we're doing it on OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, of
Oh
course.
no.
It's gonna be some
Only
dick.
feet.
It's gonna be dick puppetry.
Oh my!
We're
Onlyfeet.com.
gonna use our wieners and form a play. We're gonna reenact 8 Mile.
Oh fuck.
He's playing Eminem and I'm Brittany Murphy's character.
Nick I didn't even know what to say.
I don't either. I'm just thinking of
Nick's
the
more of a
mom
cheddar
spaghetti
bob.
part.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Nick's
I got you a little dick
Nick,
hoodie with some spaghetti stains on it.
stupid.
All right. Well, this was a good Tuesday evening conversation.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
Well, thanks for watching, Nick. Shout out to Nick's mom and dad.
Oh,
uh,
fuck.
well, also, you didn't ask him about his biggest inspiration, his father, and like, how did you all make it 2 hours without saying Brandon Mitchell?
Yeah, we talked about it before the stream.
You did 2 fucking hours without saying Brandon Mitchell. It's unreal.
That's all I
Like,
got
I
for
guess
him.
that's episode 2.
Yeah. Oh no. I don't know anything about that guy anymore.
All
He
right, I
was the
love you,
one,
boys. I'll let you get back to it.
he truly is the disappearing man.
Oh
literally.
my Jesus
Literally.
Christ.
All right, Nick, I love you. Thanks
Love
for
you guys.
chiming. Later.
Oh shit, that was
That was
fucking
good.
crazy,
That was
dude.
funny.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told him
yeah.
I was gonna told him I was gonna pull him in
Brandon
at some
Mitchell
point.
is the one that wrote "Fuck You, Trent." By the way, you guys from earlier.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
dude,
funny
I
as
forgot about
fuck.
disappearing man, but I remembered at the right
That
moment.
was good. That was good. That was really good.
Oh, anyways, we don't get into all that. Um, yeah, man. What do you guys? I was gonna talk to you. What do you think? Kind of fucked up the hardcore. What do you think it fucked up? I know we kind of talked about people looking up. Do
Hardcore
you think?
clicking, hardcore crews, crowd killing. You know, like I'm not solely, but like homies. You know, a lot of people calling other people fascists and all that. You know, and we're not gonna go down that fucking rabbit hole, but I would just say the seclusionness of it. You know, the cliques, like
Yes.
segregation, and like, you know, that's what we've been noticing at HMC shows, and you know, like everybody's just having a good time. Everybody's, you know, you bump into someone, fuck it, you know. People's wearing a fucking Hawthorne Heights shirt. The other dude's wearing a fucking Byzantine shirt. The other dude's wearing a fucking Madball shirt. Like everybody's just getting along. Everybody's there for the same reason now. And I feel like back in the day, you know, like that's how we were. We singled people out if they showed up in a fucking, I don't even know, like some band's shirt that was lame. You know, we targeted
Yeah.
them in a fucking mosh pit. And
Yeah.
it's
I definitely
totally that's
remember.
totally what ruined it, you know, like
Uh, and then the whole like Charles, like I never experienced that as much because I felt like I mean I got to see it though. For some reason though, everyone kind of fucked with me. Like I could go to the Huntington, like I was just friends with everyone, but like I would hear
right.
you guys like shit on each other hard. I'm like,
You know, and that's the thing after like these past, you know, like everything comes back to this 10-year just full circle. Like I ain't got no beef with nobody anymore. You know, people got beef with me. You know, there's been words said about, you know, one of the bands coming back and playing just from other shit. You know, like we all grew up. Everybody's grown now. Like it ain't about us no more, and that's how I see it. It's not about me. Like I could care less if I play a fucking show. Like I'm helping. I like to help put these shows. I don't even do nothing for HMC. I just show up, help sound
well,
gear
I
and
mean, it's
break
a
it down.
hardcore
Like
scene, man. Everyone does everything, right?
yeah,
Like
like
everyone.
I'm just there to fucking like enjoy it, and like I said, dude, like it's brought me so much joy the past 6 months just going to shows and just seeing kids and people. And like I said, the adults needed it. No one realized like we needed that. Something just happened, and it's been really it's been a really happy environment. That's
Hey,
the way I
man.
can put it. Like very positive. You know, everybody's willing to help, everybody wants to play, you know, and that's where it comes, you know, you can only do so many shows a month now. And like, there's so many new bands popping up and that's awesome, you know, like back in 2000, you know, how many bands were around when you were going to shows? How many hardcore metal bands? There was what, 10, you know what I mean? Now there's 25 on a list wanting to fucking rock a gig. And it's hard to try to keep that going without a brick and mortar building, you know, and renting venues and no money. And you know, Nate's fucking he's fucking very headstrong on that shit and doing it. And Becca's now doing the booking and Brennan's fucking doing the sound and Bernie, Anthony, you know, he's got ball of that lighting, you know. I show up, Doug shows up and sets up the shit. I try to help get there early and just whatever anybody needs and I just talk shit to everybody. And then, you know, I was such a fucking asshole growing up, all of everybody's little kids, they coming after Uncle Trent now. Everybody's
Yeah.
targeting me in the pit. They're all picking on me, all the kids, and yeah, I love it. Dude,
You
it's
don't
just a
crowd
good
kill them?
time now.
Just kidding.
No,
I'm
no,
just kidding, dude.
they're crowd killing
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know, Fresh's little boy, dude, Tommy, like, I was there. I was a fucking third person to hold that kid. Showed him Madball, dude. Had my phone in his ear. He was 3 hours old. He's listening to fucking Set It Off, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's
Got his
awesome to
first
see that
Mad Ball
shit, dude.
tattoo at 5.
I fucking wish. But no, like, dude, it's sick to see that shit. It's just everybody's having a good time. Like, no hostility. Like everybody's welcome, straight up. Like, there's no judgment anymore. I feel like it's not a thing. I mean, it's always going to be there, but it's just like
Well,
everybody's just there. Everybody's there for the same reason. And I see Nate talking about like I've heard Nate and seen him on you talking like nobody's on their phones. Maybe to take a video or a picture, but like it's that in that moment, like what you were talking about earlier, like a hardcore show, a pop punk, screamo, whatever you want to call any of it, like it puts off a vibe. Everybody's just watching the band. Everybody's there you're there for the same reason. I mean, back in the day, we didn't have phones and shit, but like people would stay outside during bands, and it's just like all these HMC shows. Maybe someone might go out to smoke a fucking cigarette, but they're right back in. Like
yeah, I'm like, that's what I was guilty of, man.
everybody's in there watching the bands, and like Columbus is bad for that, dude. Like you go play Columbus, there's 100 people to show, but 60 of them is fucking chilling outside. And
Yeah.
Huntington's putting off this different vibe right now, dude. And like it's getting a lot of attention. I don't I'm fuck, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like it's getting a lot of attention. People are wanting to come play. Like people are offering to fucking help from out of town.
Yeah, man.
Like Jamie lives all the way across the fucking country, and she's fucking helping. I don't know exactly what she does, but I know she's on the board and she's fucking helping. And like that's sick, dude. Like fuck, you're in fucking Florida and you're fucking promoting the shit out of it. Like you don't have to fucking waste your time doing this shit. Like that's just sick. You know what I mean?
Dude, I mean, that fucking West Virginia hardcore scene
Dude, I'm West
means a
Virginia all
lot.
day. West Virginia all day. Like and like there's been touring acts. Like, Vinny Stigma was talking about the last time they played West Virginia. He fucking remembered it. He was like, that show was fucking sick, man. Like, I remember going to that at Shamrocks and they were doing push-ups outside the Marshall Stadium to get in the game for free.
Yeah, I
And like
remember
like
that. I was
but
there.
like just there's just always been something, and like people's just talking about, man, West Virginia used to go fucking hard in the pit. Like I've just heard that, like,
Yeah.
and I just hope we can start getting touring acts and get the funding and get the people out.
Nah, dude, it's. I talked to a lot of people, behind it. It's coming, man.
It's
It's
awesome.
coming.
That's what I'm
A lot of
saying,
people
dude. Like
interested.
that's it, man. And like ain't nobody trying to make fucking money off of it. It's just for everybody to enjoy, Like I can't express it enough. Like, yeah, the kids need it, just try to keep them off the fucking phones, off the fucking tablets, off fucking drugs, you know what I mean? But like it's very positive for the adults. Even, you know what I mean? Like there's 16 things I could be doing around my house on a Saturday evening, but I'm gonna go to a hardcore show just because it makes me feel some type of way. I leave there, I fucking drive home, and I'm like, damn, that was sick. Like it makes me feel revived. It makes me feel brings back those memories in my head of how it felt when I was 16, fucking
Yeah, dude.
moshing. You know what I mean? Just it's crazy. Like hardcore people don't understand it. I work with a bunch of hillbilly fucking rednecks, and like they hear my bands and like, I out there fucking screaming with your bullshit. And I'm like, come to a fucking show, like come check me out, like support it. Don't fucking talk shit because you don't know what it's about. And like my grandma's 83 years old, dude. She every fucking album I've ever recorded, she's wanted to hear it as soon as I get home from the studio. And like that means the world to me. You know what I mean? She don't fucking know what the fuck's going on, but she fucking banging her head and tapping her foot just because it's me. And like people just don't understand what that music does to people. I don't know. Like I'm fucking tearing up over here like a fucking pussy, but
Oh, dude,
I
it
don't know, man.
happens. It happens a lot.
That's
I'm
it.
here.
That's just it, man. Like that shit. I mean. it can change someone's life in one band, and that's how I see it. Like, we ain't no fucking Kid Rock bullshit talking about bullshit. Hardcore is real. The lyrics mean something to someone. It could change your life, dude. Like, that's it. I don't
Fucking
know.
got like chill bumps right now. That was a good fucking dude. Good to
I
talk to people
just, I
who
mean,
care,
dude,
man.
I'm just fucking real. Like, I fucking care about it, dude. I've been standing on that my whole life. Like, not my whole life, but since I've been into this shit, I like mainstream music, but listening to a hardcore album and knowing what he's saying, reading the lyrics and then seeing it live, dude, like, it's a whole different ball game than fucking, yeah, like, I don't know, like, going and seeing Tyler Childers don't mean shit to me. Like, I love his music. I can go watch it, sing along, have a good time, but Terror's playing, I'm gonna go
You
fucking have the
said
time
going
of
to
my
see
life.
Terror. Yeah, I
Yeah, like, I'm gonna remember that one. I'm gonna be in the moment that means something to me,
think
if
that's
that makes
why
sense.
like people like me, you, people in like that came like the shit that's like Tower Children's stuff. That's like never been a part of my. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude,
uh,
like, I mean, it's good, but, like,
yeah,
just,
that's
like,
cool shit. Like, I'm not hating on Tower
man, like,
Children's, but
right, that's it, dude, but, like I keep saying, like, it just means something. Like, dude, I have Terror lyrics, "Stick Tight" tattooed on my hands, and I got that because of hardcore, and that means, I mean, the lyrics to that song is "Stick tight to your fucking friends," and my friends mean
like
everything to me. They always have, like, and that's
as
why I got it. You know what I mean? I don't. It just means
as dumb as the tattoo
everything.
is that I have a fucking Mo Still tattoo.
Yeah,
And as
dude. But that
goofy and
was,
as like silly as it
yeah,
is, I got that because I fucking cared about West Virginia.
yeah,
You know what I
dude.
mean? Like,
And that's all it's about, dude. Is just repping that shit. Like, I don't even call people that like my band fans, dude. Like, they're friends. Like, all the way around the fucking world. Like, if you like my band, like, that's fucking sick. You're fucking showing other people what West Virginia's fucking doing. And
yeah,
that's it, man. Like, West Virginia's been the fucking asshole of America for American international hardcore, like, I don't even want to say the name, but, like, only a few bands have really represented West Virginia that kind of made it. And, like, they're a bunch of fucking clowns now, dude.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna say the name, but they're from up your way, and you probably know who I'm talking
I
about.
know
But
who you're talking about.
I don't even want to say their fucking name just because of all that bullshit. And, like, that ain't what West Virginia fucking is, dude. Like Huntington, Charleston, and now we got Beckley fucking booming down there. I haven't been down there, but everybody down there is booming on it. You got False Sense up there in
Gonna say I've had Paul
Martinsburg.
Sense on the show, man. That band's so
Yeah,
sick.
dude. Yeah, Kristen was just in town at the tattoo shop, and we all hung out and she was tattooing people and, like, she's doing a good thing running a venue out of her fucking tattoo shop right there in Martinsburg or right there in West Virginia. I mean, I don't even know where the fuck that's at. That's in like the northern panhandle and, like,
Morgantown too.
that's what I'm saying. Like, Willing used to fucking pop off at yesterday's, dude. I was banned from there because Matt fucking smashed that dude's face with a beer bottle
Oh
and
man,
went to fucking prison over that. But it's just, I don't know. Like, if some bands, like, I just wish touring bands that knew about it, and, like, we get the show off, or I don't. I'm just saying we as everybody, like, the show offers come in, and
remember the story, a Trent story.
let's
I think you
hear
were
it.
there. You with me? There's a big fight outside Crowbar.
That was me, probably,
Yeah, it
guaranteed.
was
God
like
damn.
me. I don't want to say everyone's name that was involved, but man,
It's
fucking
probably when I got sucker punched that night by that dude
yes,
walking by. He sucker punched me because he's like, "Excuse me," and
pink
Dom,
polo
or
shirt, motherfucker.
yeah,
Yeah,
Dom was like,
dude.
"What?" Dom's like, "What'd you do, fart?" And the dude turns around, and I was like, "Dude, just keep walking." He's like, "All right." Turns back around, then turns back around, and sucker punches me, and I put him in the fucking hospital. Everybody put him in the hospital, but
It was like
Anthony,
him and two of his buddies, man. We
yeah,
fucking
Anthony and B Fresh thought I was gonna kill him that night, and I ain't proud. I'm not fucking proud of that shit, but
uh
don't fuck around, dude. West Virginia, stand up.
I can't remember, dude, who was with me. I lived close to Crowbar, so I had to
Yeah,
we gotta get the fuck out of here. like
I walked in front of the cops with a like where he punched me in that. I had that earring, that conch piercing, dude. It was bleeding blood running down me. But
what a
yeah, that
fucking
was
crazy.
wild.
That you talk
People,
about Matt.
people were literally tweeting my name, and I was like, "Get this shit off of fucking Twitter! What the fuck are y'all?" Yeah, dude,
Wait,
I haven't
didn't happen
seen.
like that.
Yeah,
But
I haven't seen
I
Matt,
was
man.
drunk.
Yeah,
So how did it
but I,
happen? How did it happen? I'm guessing Prestige is fucking Bernie.
uh,
Said it didn't happen like that. How did it happen? I vaguely
who's
remember.
who said it didn't happen like that?
He said he knocked you the fuck. Yeah, no. He said he knocked you the fuck out. And he sucker punched him.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. That was. I know the kid. I ended up meeting the kid 6 months later, but no, he sucker punched me, and it was bad. It was there was a.
I'm not gonna say his name, but there's a dude that was with us, Brad. I'm not gonna say his last name.
He's on
Uh,
his way home. I just saw.
he after the dudes are like laying on the ground, he ran up and soccer kicked one of them in the fucking head. I was like,
Yeah,
God
he
damn
did.
it. That's who I had to take to my house, actually, now that I think about it. I had to drag Brad to my house. God damn it.
Yeah, I remember that night very well. Then we all went to Daniela's and got food. Yeah.
Really crazy night. But speaking of Matt, it's like one of the other Huntington fights. Whenever he got out of jail, he's
Hmm.
like on like whatever parole or whatever.
Were you at
He
that show, the Downpour show, the Welcome Home
was
show format with Hard Times Downpour at Fish and Cosmo and Tyler Kirk's house on
yes,
Marion
yes, yes,
Court?
yes, yes. I was there. I was there.
The fucking amp caught fire. That was sick.
Me and Matt ended up at Pro Bar at one point, and
Yeah,
Matt's like trying to fight people. This dude's ready to fight Matt. I'm like, I guess I gotta punch this dude in the face so Matt doesn't go back to jail.
on fucking parole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then I finally got,
yeah.
yeah, that was a crazy night too. Jesus Christ. Huntington was a
Oh,
wild ride for me, man. I was only there for like a year. Lived there for like a year.
it
It
was the
was
Wild
it was
West around here,
insane the
dude.
whole time.
I had to Harley never would let us book shows, and he ended up letting me book a couple of shows at Crowbar. Had a beatdown show there. Then Chuck Fallard passed away, and we threw that benefit show at V Club Friday, and then I threw the one Saturday. That was a good
Yeah.
time. Crowbar was sick. A lot of good memories. A lot of bad memories.
A lot of bad
I
memories.
don't
Remember
drink. I
so
don't really drink. I don't really drink no more, and I'm kind of proud of that. I mean, I don't say I don't drink, but I haven't drank. I've probably drank 3 beers. I've probably had 10 beers in the past 3 years.
yeah. No, I get it. I drink, but it's like not
Right.
but peak limit. I also sitting here thinking about the porch crawler at fucking that Huntington Halloween show.
God damn.
Um,
Ugh.
go back to
Ugh.
something more like what we were talking about earlier. About the hardcore scene right now in West Virginia. I think another reason that it's going so smooth and so I don't know. I think that guys like you, guys like Nate, Bernie, Doug, Brendan, all these people there are dudes that we didn't have. We're fucking 20-year-olds running the thing. We had Dana. That's it.
You had Chris Wallace. I mean, you had Chris Wallace at High Amp, and
I'm talking
Chris,
about towards the end though. I'm talking like when it was
well, towards the
dying.
end, dude, well, that's the thing is like I put on that list I sent you, like we haven't spoken. He's probably watching right now, but Jacob Westfall, dude, like Jacob was fucking throwing those house shows, dude. And like I
His
played,
band's
dude,
sick, by the way. In Love,
yeah,
that
yeah.
band's fucking sick.
I haven't caught up with Jacob, there was no beef, but there was just some shit back in the day, angst and all that, but Jacob did a lot for West Virginia hardcore, dude, and I'll admit it,
Parkersburg.
Parkersburg, dude, like I got to play with Forfeit, Foundation, Homewrecker, like all kinds of sick fucking bands, dude. But then he moved to Huntington and he had that house on 7th Avenue, dude, and like played with Upper Hand. But I'm pretty sure Fiddlehead played like before they were fucking anybody, or it was the bass player from Half Heart, mate. No, it was the bass player from Half Heart's other band. I can't remember, but like, dude, we played their Hard Times, Bad Terms.
Yeah.
All those bands fucking played that, dude. Like Malfunction was like the sickest band, like a bunch of Richmond bands. Like that was a good time back, you know. That was like the rise of not the rise, but like that was like the beginning of Bad Terms was playing all those shows, you know. And David, dude, shout out David Dunlap. God damn, he did so much, man. Like he booked and put us on so many gigs and just made it right, dude. And like he would pay out of pocket, out of his ass. You know, he booked Hatebreed. I played with Hatebreed. I played with Hatebreed and Marauder in the same week, bro. Like what? In my hometown. Like that's fucking wild. But like he put his ass out there, dude, you know, booking so many bands of all, but like David Dunlap was West Virginia hardcore as far as I'm concerned for many years, dude. And
Man, I was there
I
for that. I
understand
lived with them during all that
that's what
shit.
I'm saying, and I understand why he stepped away. You know, the scene wasn't there. You know, the assholes were fucking out, and like now, like you know, we keep talking about like praising you know the HMC staff and just the team, but like shout out to the people showing up and coming.
That's the thing,
Shout
man.
out shout out to the bands wanting to play and just wanting the opportunity to be a part of it. That's how I see it. Like I don't know, man. Like if the
Yeah,
kids weren't there, you know, it wouldn't even exist. And it's like I said, I keep referring, it's not just the kids, dude, the adults, you know,
yeah,
like people are showing the fuck up, dude. And there's nearly mine, dude. Shout out to them. Like, god damn. I
dude.
just had I just had Marcus over here yesterday. We traded, man. I work with his dad, and I remember when he started playing guitar, his dad would like show me videos. And he's fucking rocking like an AC/DC riff. This was just like 4 years ago. And I was
Yeah,
like, tell him to keep doing that. And now the kid fucking rips, you know, and he plays a lot of different style than what Nearly Mine's doing. Kid's super talented. And like we just traded guitars last night.
yeah.
You know, he's bought some gear from me and shit. But
Hit him up last night, which reminds me, chat. Go to the Nearly Mine interview video. Like that shit. Comment on that shit.
yeah, dude,
Um,
listen to them, man. Like, and they're changing their style right now, you know, and I'm begging them not to because what the whatever. I love those kids, but like they're changing it up a little bit, man. These last like all my convictions and shit, that
yeah,
album
dude.
or song, dude, that shit is so good because I don't even know what you call that genre of music, you know, like Title Fight and Super Heaven.
Post hardcore.
I'm like post-hardcore, you know, people are calling it like shoegaze and shit, but I don't know what the fuck that means. I call it that's just rock and roll to me, dude. It's
It's
just
all
rock and
fucking
roll.
hardcore to
Like,
me, honestly. Even when I think of Title Fight,
yeah.
I'm like, it's a hardcore band. But
Yeah, dude. I listen to so much just different shit, but man, like they're a very good band.
I've always been known for being a pop punk fucking
Oh
post
yeah,
hardcore
dude.
fan.
I love pop punk. I used to talk so much shit to pop punk
I know.
kids, but
Talk shit to
I
me, man.
I
I
love it.
fucking I
Guess
remember
what?
that. I'm not gonna
You
say
know what
the
album?
exact words you said, but you called me something for Found Glory baseball tee. I'm not gonna say what it was.
And I love them. I love New Found Glory, dude. Like
Yeah,
I wore the Story So Far is one of my favorite bands. Like I wore their new album out last year on the boat fishing all every day. Wore it out like it's an emotional roller coaster album. But and we need more bands like that in West Virginia, but nobody does it. And that's what I was telling, you know, Nate and a couple of the dudes. Like, it seems like the kids really want the heavy shit. Like that seems to be a thing right now is the heavy music, you know, and that's sick. But like,
same.
you know, and
But
yeah, and I keep telling like, you know, like we want to do like mixed genre shows, and you know, maybe dude, like I've played shows where dudes an acoustic guitar opener. I played with Expire and fucking Mongoloids in
Rip.
Whitesburg, Kentucky one time. The dude that opened was an acoustic band. The second was like a duo hip hop group. And then it was Bad Terms. What was that Australian hardcore band? Oh, I can't even think of their name.
These
Big
nuts.
band. No, it was the other one. I
Uh
think it might have been. No, it was no.
these nuts did play, but
I don't know. I just remember the flyer, but it was Mongoloids, Expire, Bad Terms, a hip hop duo, an acoustic, and like it was sick, dude. You ever go to Whitesburg and see that old post office?
no,
That
I
shit
never
was
got to go to a
awesome.
show go any shows in Whitesburg, but I've
Oh
definitely
man, I've
heard
seen
about them.
so many bands. Trapped Under Ice and Take Offense on like a fucking snowy night. Oh, it was sick. It was badass.
Offense.
Yeah, dude. I remember when they came to last time they were in Huntington at that show David booked, I took them around in my fucking remember my '89 Ford Tempo.
Yeah.
I took them around. We were cruising blunts, and I was literally showing them the West End, the Huntington, and they were just like, "Jesus Christ, we live in California, and this is rough." I was like, "Hey, man, yeah, welcome to the West End."
Bend.
Yeah, dude, Stender, stand up, Nick.
Hell
But
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man, like I said, like just fucking just West Virginia's thriving right now, and like I feel like it's only going to get better. If we can just keep the momentum going, like Nate's getting stressed out. No offense, Nate. Like he gets kind of stressed over some shows and shit, and I get it, But we're take HMC doesn't have anything, I don't think, right now for August, and that'll be a good little, reset, and then I talked to Becca. She's got some shit worked up in fucking September that's going to be really cool. Uh,
Man, I feel like I could help them with that. I need to like reach out to them
yeah,
because
man. Like,
I don't
well,
know
I
because
think,
I used to book shows, man. Like,
oh yeah,
oh,
dude, I did too. I helped I mean, I threw some shows. Hey, that's just like Combust. Andrew, shout out Andrew from
yeah.
fucking Combust. Like he was in a band called Vice back in the day.
Oh,
I booked them in Huntington, a couple times, back and forth from Jersey, like, and that was a sick show. I think it was Bad Terms EP release, like our first EP, and dude, that house was packed. That was the Sixth Street house where Cosmo and Fish and all them lived,
slept on
and
pizza boxes. Oh no, it was the other house. That was the pool party
no,
house.
oh no, it was that house.
I slept
Oh
in some
fuck the
rough spots in that house as well. The six.
Fuck the pool party house. I remember when Bad Terms first was a band, we practiced because TJ still lived at the pool party house, which was just so fucking funny. And the cops came to our like second practice and busted the door down. I was like, nope.
Yeah, they would let me
But
crash at the Sixth Street. We used because I had like a pop punk band that never played a show. I wish we would have. Fucking Brendan
yeah,
Fish,
yeah.
Jason. Band was sick. Uh,
Jason Lambiot,
yeah, Jason Lambiot.
dude,
Shauna
he's
was in it. She did vocals.
I remember that. I
Yeah, you
remember,
probably saw us practice. Pretty
yeah,
sure.
I remember you all doing that for sure. I've seen Jason, he's the manager over at the local Aldi's. I run into him from time to time. He was OG. He was the OG Bad Terms. He was the OG bass player for like two practices, and it's like, no. We went through some bass players. Fresh played a couple shows. Talmadge. That's crazy. That's what I keep telling. Like, once this is it for me on this one. But
Doing
try to. I know Seth's probably going to watch this. So I'd like, and Nate and Ryan and Brett. I'd really like to, just for nostalgia effect, to rip a fucking hard time set. Like that would just be
dude, you know what
fun.
I think would be sick if you guys could get Jordan in town and just rotate in and out between hard times, bad
Hard
times,
turn, hard
golden
turns, bad
distant,
times.
file
Yeah,
mine, and
dude.
just like rotate in and out. Be fucking
That
sick.
would that would be a fun little gig for sure. I know, I run into Dwayne, back when HMC first started and we were talking in the tattoo shop parking lot. He's like, wouldn't it be wild to like get all the bands from back in the day together, just do like a nostalgia show? He's like, you'll have to play drums for most still. I can't fucking do that shit. I was like, I literally don't know how to play fucking drums. I played most steel and that was it. Like, well, I did Misled Youth a couple of times, but yeah, like that would be fun. Get Dana to come in and rip a fucking Holden Caulfield set.
Yeah,
Bobby, I don't know whatever happened to Bobby. I haven't seen Bobby in many. Someone said he was in Florida or something.
I want to get an interview with Bobby on here. Interview Dana. That was sick.
Yeah,
That's coming out on YouTube tomorrow.
that's me, dude. Like I forget about your streams, but I'm a YouTuber. I watch the YouTubes.
Yeah,
But
I stream them on YouTube now. So
okay.
this is
Well,
like the second one I've ever done on YouTube.
fuck yeah. But
But
yeah, man, like I said, West Virginia hardcore. That's it. Like I live it. I love
yeah,
it. I love it, man. I've always have. I always tell people like there's something special here. There always
that's all,
has been. There always has been. Like
that's
just
all the
all
kids
the
need to know,
bands.
man. Fucking go to a show, meet people,
Go
start a
to
band.
go to a show, DIY till we fucking die. Like fuck this fuck this commercial shit. Fuck this bar scene. Like you got Harm's Way coming to the local fucking water hole, and that sucks. Like that would have been way cooler if if like one of the DIY fucking concepts got offered that. But weekday shows like that are just kind of hard. But then you got to deal with like the money. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to book a show like that and go in the fucking hole, especially if you don't have a backing to pay the band. And I understand bands got to be fucking paid, but let them have that shit. We'll keep our shit fucking DIY. Just
Yeah,
have
man.
pay the sell the merch, dude. Bands live off of merch.
Once you guys get that shit going, I think the money will be DIY all ages. I think
That's it, man. Like, you got Tom up in Dunbar and he's busting ass and booking some sick gigs. I've never met the dude. His name's Lewis. I've been around him, but he does that West Virginia hardcore shows. And I don't know where that's at. I've been asked. You got that Sean dude. I never met him, but he's fucking popping shit off down in like southern West Virginia. Like they're there, dude. Like
it's
people are
spreading, man,
there. It's
and
it's crazy.
it's a big community too, which is cool compared to.
That's it, man. And like, we got bands bitching and like not specifically bitching, but like I when I used to help book some shows and shit, like a big thing for a band, and I really do. I've always said this, like if you want to play a show, you need to come to shows.
Yeah,
Straight up. Like I try to go as many shows as I can. I don't think I've missed some Charleston ones, man, but I work early, and it's hard to get up that way on a weekday, but like go support. Even if you just pay at the door and watch one band. I get that, but like I understand people got obligations, but you want your band on a show, come to a fucking show. Come support. Like check it out. Share a flyer online. Like I'm not the best with fucking sharing shit on fucking the internet, but that's just support it.
yeah, dude.
I don't that's what I used to, like I said, back right before I wasn't say I was helping David, but like he would just always call me and be like, "What do you think?" And then I had a couple kids like, "Can you put my band? Can you put my band?" I was like, "Dude, come out to some shows, we'll fuck with you and see what happens." And the kid came to the fucking Hawthorne Heights show up there at the Nitro Skate Park, and we had that Hard Side show with Will. Who was on that? It was Hard Side and someone. Anyways, like two shows that clashed. That kid walks up to me and he's like, "I'm here. Can you put my band on the show?" And I was like, "What are you talking
That's
about, bro?
crazy.
Like, nah, come on, man. Like, you need to be here. Like, I don't know, there was a couple kids trying to hold it down back then with that like deathcore shit, like shout out ATR, they're fucking deathcore. They've let me sing on every fucking album. Incredible fucking band from West Virginia. Huntington, man. Like Tanner's a lawyer and he's helping out with HMC as much as he can. Marcus just fucking ripped a new Bad Terms EP for us. Seth, like they're repping. They're a killer band. You got all these new band. ATR's been a band like 20 years, dude. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like they played back in the day, but like there's just all these newer bands coming out now, and I love to see that. But and they might want to play some shows, and there might be words said. I don't know, but they need to come to shows, and I'm gonna stand on that. Come
Yeah,
out. Have a good if you ain't even got money, and that's what HMC, that Nate, he was like, "Fuck it, dude. If they ain't got money, let them the fuck in." And that's sick. Fuck it. Come on in. And that doesn't mean if fucking lie and say you ain't got fucking money, but you know what I mean? Fucking come out. Outside the door. Listen to some fucking music.
fair, man. Well, we have over 2 hours, which is wild.
God damn, my bad.
No, no, no. It's I mean I've had ones this on before, but it just hasn't felt like it.
I could talk all day, man.
Yeah,
I
no, I knew
love
this was
I
gonna be a
love
good
I
one,
love
man.
it. I love it, man. I appreciate you taking your time to do this to rep West Virginia.
I couldn't do it without you guys, man. Like if there was no one to interview, who am I talking to? Talking to
Oh,
screaming
I'm
to the void. This is
I'm
like
talk I'm talking to Freeman in a little Phillies hat with his Santa beard.
um yeah, man, like this whole thing is like breathe life into me and what's going
That's
on
it, man.
there
That's
and like what's
that's
going
what
on
I
all
keep
over for
saying.
hardcore. Like,
Yeah,
but
dude, that's what I
specifically
keep
what's
saying.
going
It's a new breath. It's a new breath. And I've had a few personal talks with some homies, just and I'm just like, dude, I'm not hating it. I'm not hating the way it's going, like the positivity. I used to be a negative person and dude, just the way this shit is going is making everybody's fucking chipper. Everyone's fucking happy. Everyone's loving it, dude. The kids, bring your kids out, get them into hardcore, take them to a fucking show. So
Sure.
that's all I got. That's all I got to say. Shout out Nora, Bad Terms merch girl. Eric brought her to the first show. Told her, this is what I was saying when Nick called. Eric told her he was gonna sing in a band again. She learned all the fucking lyrics. The little, oh, she's a badass. She gets up there and sings as part of fucking Bad
Yeah.
Terms set with us, dude. And like that was just an emotional roller coaster, dude.
If you guys
Love it.
ever print any of those fucking camo shirts again, I one. Fucking
Well, yeah,
missed out on that.
we're working on some shit. I'll get your info. I'll send you a shirt. We got a show coming. Bad Terms got a show August 3rd, Dunbar to Bingo Hall. Valmon's got a show. Valmon's next show is August 12th, Dunbar, Death of For Dishonor, Street Power. Got some rippers coming up. Everybody follow HMC,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, follow our bands, follow all the fucking West Virginia bands, follow all the
Can a
fucking
mod post the
collectives.
HMC link in chat, please? I can do it actually. Just post the link so everyone can follow the HMC.
Donate money when you can. Help out. Tell your buddies, tell your grandma, come fucking rock with us.
If you want to donate money, donate to this link. It'll go straight to HMC. It doesn't middleman through me. It'll show up on the stream, but it goes straight to HMC. I don't touch it. Follow Ed Sheeran. That's crazy.
Is that Nick? Is that
No,
Nick?
it's actually one of my Twitch regulars from like even before I started doing this shit.
Shout out, actually, no, don't shout out, but Terry Chicken Fingers. I seen him on Discord talking shit about the bear mace. We'll
Oh
talk
yeah,
to
tell
him.
the Bear Mace story. Let's end on a fucking bright note real quick.
So
Uh,
I used to do stupid shit for money because I was a broke fucking hardcore punk kid and I didn't want to work full time, so I had dead end jobs and I needed to pay my cell phone bill. And we were at the old Epicenter tattoo shop in Worley. He's got this riot can of fucking like grizzly bear mace, and he's like, "You won't take it to the face for $100?" I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I said, "Well," I said, "Ante up it though. I want my PSP back because you remember when the PSPs came out.
yeah.
I traded him for this half sleeve in high school." And he was like, "Sick, yeah, I'll do it." Worst thing I ever did. Now I have to wear glasses. It's ruined my vision. He
Oh
hit me
fuck.
from, dude. He hit me so hard I lost my breath. Like everybody freaked out, dude. Nate hit me. Nate hit me with like a bucket of water, dude, and it run down. It burnt my balls. Oh, it was bad.
Oh no.
Had a chemical reaction. Carlton, his dad was my like family doctor. He had to write me this script of this little gel for my eyes, dude. It burnt my shit up. But
Is it worth it?
yeah, the picture's cool, but nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. Don't do dumb shit for money. Just get a fucking job.
Yeah. Also, why is there a picture of you naked in a van?
That was on the Nightmare Affair tour when I broke straight edge. That's a fucking funny ass picture. My mom has seen that picture and got super offended about that over the
Can I show it
years.
on
But
stream? Are you against me showing it?
yeah, no, go for it. It's hilarious. So I got drunk and we were in Florida down in St. Pete and the I was trying to outrun the waves and I fell and we get back to the van and I got naked to change and they shut the fucking van doors and lock it. And here comes, the little old ladies with the red hats, like the Red Hat Lady Society. They're all walking through the fucking parking lot. Here I am, butt ass naked. And then I
They're
jumped.
seeing the picture now.
Yeah, then I jumped in the van. I jumped in the van, and that's what happened. But that's old Trent. I don't do that shit no more. I'll catch a charge these days.
Yeah.
But
Rough
no, dude,
brother.
it was good talking to you, man. For real, good
Good talking to you
catching
too,
up.
man. Man, it's
We we
you,
appreciate what you're doing for real, dude.
and I appreciate the. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I mean, raising the money shit.
No, man,
This is fun
just
for me.
giving it.
Like,
Yeah, man, just giving everybody a chance to speak their side. That's it. Tell
and
the tale.
you always talk about how like I've always liked you, man. Obviously, go back
Yeah,
then,
dude.
but it is like I wouldn't say night and day. You're the same dude. Uh, it's cool to hear you get fucking bubbly about hardcore
I love it.
instead
I
of being
love
like
it, dude. I
kind of
really
negative.
do.
This is a great interview. Anything else you want to shout out? Much nail it all there.
That was it, man. Shout out to the fucking kids for coming out. That's it. Like, just keep coming. Bring your friends. Tell all your friends. Come watch a band. Pop punk, hardcore, death metal, grindcore, anything. Just come check it out. You don't know if you like it. You don't know if you like it listening to it on Spotify versus seeing it live. There's a lot of bands I hate to listen to, but I seen them live and it changes everything. Just come check them out.
Also, guys, keep your eyes open for that fucking Bad Terms EP.
We're
This
gonna
shit,
try
I'm
to get
not
that
kidding
out.
you. I heard a leak. It is not stress enough. It is really, really, really good.
I appreciate that. Everybody appreciates you saying that. We're trying, everything's just everybody's just trying to get back in the feel of it. And I the last thing I'll say, I started that back up as Valmont was forming, because I seen Valmont get back together and I reconnected with homies and I wanted to just try to light that fire again. And that's kind of why I said yes to it as well. And I'm not hating it. Yeah, it gets stressful at times, fucking trying to manage two bands, but I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I've always done two bands. I love this shit. I just want everybody to rock and fucking beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, I fucking love it,
Straight
dude.
up. So
All right, chat. We're gonna end it here. Um, Thank you guys for watching again. We had a lot of people in and out. Glad you guys are
fuck
enjoying the
yeah.
shows. We have a lot more coming up. Cool shit happening. Till next time. See you guys later.